of some kind, um, where he had to unfortunately sacrifice the brave Rat Freckles, cyborg Rat Freckles, in order to beat it. And had some pretty sick rolls, and yeah, like fucked up the helipad, and then kind of like brushed himself off and made his way inside, running low on supplies, but running high on life,
On vibes.
on vibes for sure.
I just want to throw in an honorary meep for Freckles as he flew through the air. Yeah, that sums it up. Romulus is infiltrating the tower, and you guys are shit out of luck in a moon crater. Um, I got a little prologue here. The Citadel is in chaos. Many are dead. Facilities are damaged. Better yet, the nuclear power plant is in shambles. If you want to go over here, I've kind of did a little art on the nuclear power plant in the Citadel.
I did see this.
That
Oh, three-dimensional.
oh yeah, pretty nice, eh? Good
Beautiful.
graphics. Um, Here's the little copter thing that Romulus blew up on his way up the jetpack ascension. Um,
Fuck, fuck yeah, but
and then this is supposed to be like air rushing out through the breach in the dome.
Nice.
Um, yeah, so as the air rushes out through the dome, it amplifies the fires of the nuclear react reactor fire. And the OWP is scrambling to figure out how to seal the breach, which they normally would use with electromagnetic shielding, but since they don't have their power facility, they don't have enough power to do it. Um, so yeah, that's the recap. Let's see a couple other notes here. Couple character notes for you guys. Freckles died heroically. Rip Freckles. Um, Seamus is not here, but both of his characters are very low health. Uh,
that's
Gray.
why he had to skip out. He knew that shit was getting dire.
Gray, your mech arm was disabled at some point. I can't remember the exact narrative cause, but I uh, I had it marked on your health board there.
I don't remember either.
I
Was
think
it
I
when I
just
was throwing the glue thing?
I can't recall. Leonard,
Decide
you
to go in the what led us to that decision? I don't even remember.
to what,
About
sorry?
throwing the
At the
glue.
Solarian.
Oh, I think we wanted to get to the taint cord. Was the overall goal. I think. Oh, I can't remember what we were gluing. We glued something, and we glued one end of something. I had the other end, and we are gonna toss it at him.
Oh,
It's
right.
gonna stick to him or something, and that was somehow gonna get us to the taint cord.
You guys went so ham in the Solarian Temple and prior.
Yeah, I had like a glue fortress of the pews. It was good. It was
Right?
good.
Yeah.
They had, no matter how well you did, though, it wasn't well. You narratively did well. Rolling, you did poorly. No matter how well you did, there was no easy way out, right? They had you
No, there
guys
wasn't.
cornered.
Definitely, yeah.
Fighting your way out was going to be almost impossible. Leonard, you lost your RPG and your rifle, but I allowed you to keep your aimbot attachment. It's in your inventory.
Sweet.
Um, Also, your leg was fucked up back at the
When
prison fight, so
Oh yeah, in the rubble.
your leg's pretty fucked up still.
All right. And
Um,
I'm afraid.
We'll get to that in a second. I think I want to start with Romulus. I've got a
I'm in.
nice little scene here painted up for you on the sideboard.
I'd love that.
All right. Everyone else is gonna have to wait a little bit more. So,
You don't have much to do anyway, so.
are you saying you wish you had more action, or what are you saying?
No, I'm saying that we screwed ourselves. we have like no option.
Yeah.
You guys are like you guys are on like the moon's surface right now, right? Like in spacesuits.
Mm-hmm.
Holy fuck.
We got some funny stuff planned. We'll get there. Okay, so Romulus rides the half-speed elevator upward, um, and he comes to a stop at transfer floor 555. Here, he must get out and swap to a different elevator to continue upward. The lights are low and red because of the low power in the Citadel and the emergency power that's been flicked on. As you get out of the elevator, or I shouldn't tell you that you get out of the elevator, as the elevator
Mhm.
door opens, you can tell you are now above the top of the dome, the atmospheric dome,
Mhm.
in the part of the Citadel that projects upward into space. Um, to your left looks like some ship bays where small ships can dock to the side of the Citadel. At the end of the hall in front of you is the first tree. Um,
Nice. Yep, I'm seeing that both on the tower model and in the offboard model. I was gonna ask about that. That's a cool feature. Thanks for including that.
um, two angry voices echo towards you down the hall from the first tree. One male and one female. Though you can't see them, you'll have to progress into the room to see.
Mm.
And to your right, looks like some sort of parlor, and you can hear the unmistakable booming laughter of Winston Trust and the giggling of several women.
That guy's always around.
When we need the
Um,
Winston and Rob side plot, man. Like, holy crap.
you can also see the elevator heading upwards, um, kind of in the central lobby area. That says up there. Um, I'll leave it to you. I've painted 4 objects of interest if you want to do some exploration.
Yeah, definitely. Um, so I'll exit. Do you want me to control Rom as I move?
I would typically prefer if you guys control your own characters
Yep,
most of the time,
perfect.
yeah.
So exiting the elevator with Cyper. Uh, I've I'm in the room. I'm presuming that I can now. I'm privy to all the things you just explained with what's
Yep.
going on in the adjacent rooms.
And you can kind of tell there's like various offices and kind of residences
Mhm.
in different hallways and stuff, but this isn't to say that there's nothing else on this floor, but it's just these are the main points of interest, right?
Mhm. So come on, Cyper. Let's go check out this first tree they're so proud of.
So you can kind of
Go in.
see a it's almost like one of those hallways that go underwater, like those glass hallways
Oh yeah,
underwater.
yeah, yeah.
Um, and that projects out into a floating dome, and it's a very nice little kind of garden area with a big oak tree right in the middle, and
Nice.
there's plaques and stuff saying how it took like over a century to figure out how to like get trees to grow well in low gravity and stuff, or maybe multiple centuries, let's say. And this was the first one that they got, and it's been growing strong for years and years. And
Life. So majestic, isn't it, Cypher?
and then in behind the tree, you hear the voices of none other than
Veronica. Oh, it's Francesca. Oh shit, and Gravin.
it's
Holy
Francesca, and she's
fuck.
confronting Graven for his betrayal of the
Oh
OWP.
fuck.
Oh shit.
And I'm gonna assume you're kind of like lurking as opposed to like openly presenting yourself.
Yeah, like in becoming aware of this, Cypher and I kind of, I don't know if he's mentioned there's like a kind of gardenscape. Maybe we kind of tuck down behind some of the bushes, kind of see how everything plays out.
Sounds good to me. And Graven, he looks nonchalant, but Francesca looks tight. She's nervous.
Fucking bet she looks tight.
Obligatory zoom in on Francesca, everybody. Oh yeah, check that out. Don't let the gray hair fool you. Um, so I don't have a word for word script written for this part, but Francesca is nervously holding Graven at gunpoint, and she accuses him of working with those intruders that have been tearing up Moon City, and most recently were clearly involved in the destruction of the prison and the nuclear power plant. She's like, "This is on you, Graven. This is on you." And Graven's kind of just, he's not, he kind of looks at her for a while, and he almost like turns away to like walk and look out the wall of the dome. And it's just like, this wasn't on me. This was inevitable, an inevitable reaction to the overreach of the OWP. If it wasn't me, it'd be the next disgruntled general. And
Can
the regime has pushed too far.
can we get a brief recap of our involvement with Graven, just to bit a little bit? Is that like from primarily like the party at Veronica's? I'm trying to recall.
You've had several run-ins with him. The one that Francesca is referring to was that she knows about the rendezvous where Graven gave you guys your disguises and your access card to get into the Citadel.
Gotcha. Okay. Thank you.
And then she tracked you down to the glue shop, and you guys had that big fight at the glue shop. But then she had to
Yeah.
run away because you guys fucked her up.
Gotcha. Okay. And she is still unknown of the fact that Gray is her daughter.
That's right.
Okay. And I presume Rom is also aware of that fact. So, okay, cool. Thank you. I'm all caught up.
And yeah, behind the scenes, Graven has been doing other things as well, that undefined other betrayals.
Mhm.
Um, so yeah, basically, Francesca is about to shoot him, and you can see her itchy trigger finger, and Graven just kind of looks her in the eye and kind of slowly approaches, and he's like, "Do what you have to do, but know that ending me doesn't end the rebellion, and there's still hope for you on the other side. You can join us rather than stop us, Francesca." She kind of takes a step backwards, and she's kind of like, "I'm in too deep. All the men that I've killed,
Can I
Yeah,
access the scene?
yeah. I'm kind of just buying time to let you choose what
Man,
you want.
that was beautiful scene work. I wanted to watch more of it, but yeah, okay. Ah, ah, achoo! Rom sneezes loudly, kind of stumbling out of the flower bush.
Gra-
Mm,
Graven
too
raises an
fresh,
eyebrow.
too fresh. I'll have to note that in my report.
Francesca jumps
Unseasonably
away.
fresh.
Ah! Who's
Oh,
that there?
don't be alarmed, sweet cheeks. It's
Sh
me,
She's visibly trembling.
Romulus, Romulus for Romulus, OWP Internal Affairs Auditor.
Romulus, I know you.
Yes, I've seen both of your mugs before while I was deep undercover with that nasty band, the Banditos.
The
The,
Banditos. They're no good. I would never join their cause. All they know is destruction and chaos.
yes, very unlawful bunch. I'll see that they get dutifully and correctly punished to the maximum capacity of the OWP machine.
You will.
However, I did develop a soft spot for this cat, Cypher. Kind of give her a little scratch behind the mechanical ears.
And you. Meow.
Now, what's all this talk of rebellion and secrecy and subterfuge?
Um, I need to see a roll to see if you successfully convinced Francesca of your undercover status.
Okay,
Um,
what are you
I
looking for?
I don't know. It's a fun plot. I want to keep it riding. So I don't
Okay,
think it
well
should
let's
be
see what I
too
do.
high, but
You want to do
yeah.
like roll v roll, like you both roll?
So I got a 14.
14. Ooh, yeah, that's plenty. I was leaning towards 8, maybe 10. So yeah, 14's good.
Fuck yeah.
So Francesca's aiming her gun at you, trembling quite visibly, and as you tell her that you're undercover and you're actually OWP and you don't particularly care for the banditos, you can see the the way that her gun's pointed at you, it kind of lowers a little bit more towards your like hips, and she kind of the trembling eases off a little bit, but she's
Hey, baby, watch where you're aiming that thing. The party exists down there.
oh, and she snaps back to nervousness and points it right back at your head again, and resumes trembling.
Insubordination. I'll have to note this in my report, Missy. Now, if you're smart, you'll put that gun away and we can all talk like civilized OWP members.
We're way past reports and we're way past civil. Oh God, and
What?
and
Way past reports. Don't
she's
tell that to a bureaucrat. There's nothing we love more than unnecessary red tape. There
yeah.
has to be a report on everything, indexes on the reports, audits of the indexes.
As much as I love a good audit, I have people for that, and you'll both be lucky if you get out of here alive. I I don't know who I can trust. And she's
Romulus kind
flicking
of
her gun back and forth.
Romulus kind of gets closer to Graven, like, can you believe this, broad? I can't believe that they even let women join the military ranks. Back in my day, when I was an active serviceman, things were of a higher decorum. Certainly.
Enough! And she shoots a laser shot between you. This is how it's gonna go down. You give me your way to contact you, Graven. I don't know if I can trust the OWP. I don't know if I can trust you, Romulus. She slowly starts making her way towards the exit. And, actually, maybe she decides that she's gonna just give you like a little tracker. She's like, she points her gun at you and she's like, hold still. She pulls out like a little injection that she says has a tracking bot linked to her I don't know, cybernetic enhancements.
I've got old blood, dearie.
She
That thing might not do too well in my system.
she tosses it to she tosses it to Graven instead, and Graven grabs it and he's like, and why should I take this? She's like, I'm gonna kill you if you don't. And Graven kind of takes it and he tries to make it look like he's taking it, but he doesn't actually do it, and he's gonna roll for it. Oh yeah, she's convinced that he injected the tracker, and I don't know what you're up to, Romulus. Have you been in cahoots with this Graven fella? Is that what you mean to say? Graven just starts chuckling.
The only thing I'm in cahoots with is filing my report when I'm done and organizing the files back in the office when I'm finished. The OWP thrives on organization, and I am an agent of that organization. If you're done, be rid of you.
Okay, I'm gonna do a sanity check on on Francesca here, and she might just snap and shoot Graven if she rolls too low.
Holy fuck, a 4.
Fuck this! A traitor's a traitor, for the good of the people or not. I stand with the OWP. And she shoots Graven in the chest. Ugh! He's not dead, but ugh, Francesca. Fuck, fuck. And she looks at you and says, now you're gonna come with me, and we're gonna find out the truth of your auditing.
Fine, dear, but give me one moment first to check on this man. I can't just be leaving an unconscious, potentially dying man in my report. If he dies, he dies, but his death has to be noted. Insurances and all of that jazz. So I approach Graven, and I want to covertly use one of the stim shots in my inventory on him. Kind of my
Nice.
back turned, crouching down out of the vision of
Oh
Francesca.
yeah, you got it.
Okay,
This
fuck
is the
yeah.
next level.
I'm gonna take a stim and put it into the used up.
I like it. You stimmed him.
So kind of like you shoot him a whisper. It's like, hey, no, for now. I appreciate. And then it kind of gets up. Well, he's dead.
And he fakes the death. He's like, ugh.
That was very convincing. Honestly, I thought it would like smell more.
And she keeps her gun trained on you as you walk past. And she's like,
You want to press it right into my back, or you want to just keep it on me, girl? Come on. I got places to see.
And
Before we leave,
yeah,
there's a few things I need to check out on my inspection tour. Otherwise, I'll get shit from my boss, and the bureaucratal boss of a bureaucrat is the worst kind.
So true.
So if you'll humor me, there's some things I need to check out before we head up any higher here.
She says, hurry it along. And she just like kind of sits near the elevator bay. And she's like, she lets you get some free reign for a minute, and she like taps into her heads up display.
I want to make my way into the room that I thought Winston was in, or that I heard the booming voice and laughter of women.
The unmistakable booming voice of Winston Trust. um, yeah, this will be a fun scene too.
Man, I'm getting spoiled with scenes today. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I've been spoiling you. How's everybody else doing?
This is
Good,
good.
yeah.
This is
I'm enjoying
entertaining
it.
to me.
Play out. This is great.
Okay, cool.
Chilling.
So you can see Winston just having the time of his life, seemingly unfazed by the chaos of the Citadel. And they're kind of in the parlor hanging out, drinking. All these floozies. These were the Busty Snuffers floozies that were captured during the OWP raid. And Winston has taken them to be his own harem. And
Putting them to good use.
putting them to good use. And yeah, he's just got a couple girls hanging off of him. He's visibly fucked up, and got a big old mug in his left hand. Beer foam all over his beard. They'll sort this all out. They always do.
Rom walks into the room, having heard that last bit from Winston. Yes, we always do, don't we? I walk forward to the drink dispenser, just letting the comment hang.
Winston can't help but turn and look at this new approaching. He immediately recognizes you. Romulus, my man, is that you?
Winston Trust, big dick banker.
I'm glad you remember me.
Me to reintroduce myself. Romulus the Fromulus, OWP Internal Affairs Auditor.
Is that so?
But
So you
today,
just go ahead.
Master of Frivolity.
That's why I liked you in the first, Romulus.
That was a wild night. I still get headaches from being bounced off that bed, Winston.
Men like us have a taste for the finer things in life. The simple pleasures. And
Simple desires.
all the girls are giggling. Ooh, oh, Winston.
I want to grab a drink from the drink dispenser and take a slam.
Oh yeah, drink to that. And you see Winston with one single gulp down like a full beer's worth out of his mug. Ah. And how is it that you've come to be in the upper barracks this fine day?
Continuing my inspection tour of the facility. It's something we do every now and then. Make sure that all the T's are crossed and I's are dotted, so to speak. Although today, it seems I picked a rather, what would you say, troublesome me to come and check out that with all the damage done to the facility. This word I've heard of crazy infiltrators.
Of
And
course, of
it's enough to
course.
make a man lose his composure. And so you can imagine the joy I felt when I heard that booming voice down the corridor.
And just when I thought this was a party for one, a real G shows up. Good old Romulus. And he pushes Floozy over to you and accidentally pushes her too hard, and she kind of comes crashing into you.
Knocks Rom backwards a step and he has to regain.
And she's like, I got you, baby. She kind of
Oh, hey,
rubs your back a little
listen.
bit.
Oh, yeah, keep that up, baby.
Well, don't you worry, Romulus. We're plenty safe up here. There's not a chance in hell any sort of interloper could ever get up to the upper barracks. That's a certainty. Nobody could. Far
I'll
too
drink to that.
secure.
OWP supremacy.
Indeed. And he takes another huge chug. He then proceeds
What?
to exchange information with you to deepen your friendship.
Oh, fuck yeah. What is, um, I presume this has been like a couple minutes at this point. Is there an involvement potential from Francesca, or are we free, like kind of in the scene here outside of that?
I'll give you a little more allowance.
Okay, fuck yeah.
But yeah, she's starting to pace. Um, I also just put a little thing in your inventory here.
Okay. I just got an image failed to load model object. I don't know if that was on what you put in.
Oh, is it?
Oh yeah,
Is it
Winston's
that?
calling card expired.
No, yeah. I'm just changing the name of it. Is it black though? Like it's not loaded?
It's just like an orb. It's a small orb,
Fuck. Why
but
does so many assets keep doing that?
the text still shows as Winston's calling card.
Can you look over here on Coleman's inventory? Is it also an orb on Coleman's inventory?
Here. It is also an orb. I think it's an orb for any of us outside of you.
Yeah, I was
That
just.
being said, it looks like I know what it is.
Yeah,
So it's good to have.
I'll relabel it later with a better object that didn't glitch out. Just
Yeah.
gotta keep track of these glitchy objects, you know.
Ah, a calling card. Perfect. You're the type of man someone might need to get into contact with for some wildness in the future.
Anything you need, I've got it. I have wealth beyond your greatest imagination, Romulus.
Mm. Friends to have. And Romulus kind of reaches out for the space equivalent of like a fist bump, space fist bump.
And Winston bumps it, and it's like, an old man like you in a young man's game is a good friend to have. And yeah, I don't know. He wants.
Say, Winston, I have a favor to ask you in service of the OWP. It has to do with my inspection. You know, those door guards we have here, they can just be so damn incompetent. My access card allowed me to reach up to this level, but I don't have a way to get through the locked gate to continue my inspection of the communications and fleet services. I don't suppose you have any way you could help me with that, do you?
Of course I do. I basically wrote the security protocols around this place.
Hmm. Big Dickin' Dickin' and Big Dickin' Tekken.
But the Supreme Auditor, such as yourself, he ought to already have full access to the tower.
Yeah, again, that door guard on the way in could only authorize me up to a certain level. I made sure to note his incompetence in my report, and I'm sure he'll be severely reprimanded for the issue.
All right, give me a roll. Give me with another 8 plus on the deception. Oh boy.
Fucking six.
Um,
You do still have a
and
fate die, I think, if you want to use that.
I do have a fate
ooh,
die.
got
That's
the
right.
reroll.
Let's roll it. Fate
Oh
die is you take the
yeah.
better of the two.
Yeah, it's just a reroll. You can keep the old one if the old one's better, but
Okay, word.
12. Very
Yeah.
nice. Um, Winston says, "So you're not gonna have a drink with me?" I don't know. Maybe you're not quite the man I thought you were.
Wow. Of course we've got time for that. If you recall, Master of Frivolity today.
And he
Amidst all this chaos, a drink or two can help keep yourself calm.
kind of reaches over and with his huge bear mitt of a hand, like just the forearm in his hand is enough to like envelop your whole arm up to the shoulder. And he kind of grabs you, sticks his arm up into your armpit, hand up into your armpit, and he kind of takes a hold of you, and then he kind of there's like a little transfer, a little data transfer, kind of like reaches in, touches your card or something, and you kind of hear a little boodaloop, like a USB connecting or something, and there it is, full access to the transmissions tower. Just
Wonderful.
you just hang here and have a drink with me, and I'll and we're all cozy, we're all good.
I forgot how firm those hands can be. You scared me for a minute there, Winston. You gotta use a bit more gentle touch with these broads here, I reckon.
They can take it. And they all giggle, erupt into giggles.
Ah! Damn, this is some fine stuff you got here, Winston.
Remember, these were the. I'd cross town twice a week to see these busty snuffers girls. I swear they taught them right over there. Must have disabled their pain signals or something. I don't know. Heightened pleasure receptors or something. Um,
All right, hell yeah.
so yeah, you guys can hang there for a while. And Francesca might be inching over. What are you thinking?
Oh man, let her come in.
Get her in on that party.
We're rolling in here. Like this is fucking sick.
Sorry, I'm just checking out some notes real quick.
Yeah, like Rom definitely is not not down to be her prisoner, and like he might have just found an out by cozying up to big dick in
Rolling with
Winston over
Winston.
here.
Okay, I think we should switch over. It's been quite a while, so everyone else is probably itching for some action.
Yep. Thanks for the scenes. That was really fun.
Yeah, you guys like that? It was good, eh? I,
Yeah, that was great, man. That was really awesome.
I was hoping some of this stuff would go down with everybody, but it's just I didn't want to keep deferring and waiting while you guys were all stuck out on the crater there. So I had to spoil Dylan.
No, I like that. That was really enjoyable.
That we don't.
What's that, Coleman?
That he deserves that we don't.
Okay, let's do a little switch here. You like the lighting effects?
Oh,
Yeah.
moon mode.
We're in moon mode. Okay,
Whoa, damn.
everybody head out to the crater. And okay, I'm gonna set the scene here. This is moon dust. You are all in a large crater in a dust storm kicked up from the ship crash. Under your worn out spacesuits, you're wearing your disguises. Though they are so bloodied and battered, you look more like crazed vagrants than OWP soldiers or Solarian priests. As you take stock of your wounded body and desperate situation, the only sound that breaks the eerie silence of space is your own wheezing breath. High above, the destroyed Solarian ship floats off into orbit, and several OWP ships survey the wreckage, searching for survivors. You can see some ships flying about. Several kilometers away stands the Citadel, powered down with few lights except for the blazing orange flames burning at the nuclear plant, and the sparkling star-like appearance of all the shiny equipment being vacuumed into space. You are deep in the Citadel's cold, dark shadow, and you can already feel the -200 frigid cold of space piercing its way through your flimsy old spacesuit. Leonard,
Yep.
Stick is in hysterics. He's nearly lost his mind. Having lost his father, his glue shop, the ship, his pride, and his hope. Please roll to determine the severity of his mental break, and then
Okay.
and then describe his behavior.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Not too bad actually.
I hit my head pretty hard in that crash there, guys, and I can't help but feel like I let us all down here. I definitely let myself down in the heat of battle. I forgot about my own father. Yeah, I can't believe that he's still in there. Hopefully, he's still alive. And I have no idea what we're gonna do, guys. But my leg really hurts.
Okay, we gotta go back anyway. We got a job to finish.
We gotta go back.
um, Billy May and Billy are kind of like bickering to each other, and she's kind of like holding on to him, and he's trying to like get away. Um, Coleman, what is Gregor doing or thinking or saying at this time?
I mean, probably just thinking like, how the hell did we end up here? What did we? How do we fuck up this bad? And yeah, just that we need to figure out our way out of here and how we can get back. Um, are we like close to the Citadel?
It's at least 2, maybe 3 kilometers in the distance. Pretty
And
far.
we don't have anything at our disposal right now other than like what's in our inventory.
We got the Land Cruiser.
You got an
Okay.
ATV that you could like maybe jam 2, maybe 3 people on if you really squeezed onto it.
Okay. Yeah. Well, guys, we're in a bit of a pickle here. At least some of us have to go back to the Citadel. I don't know if necessarily we all do. Um, Billy and Billy May are in rough shape, if am I correct in that?
Yeah.
So we could potentially figure out an alternate plan for them to try to not put themselves at risk while we try to make our way back. Cholo's just kind of chilling, I guess.
Cholo's chilling.
He could take care of Billy and Billy May, potentially.
Fuck that, I ain't no family man. I'm,
Fair enough.
I'm about to take this Land Cruiser and leave y'all here. Fucking fuck me over hard, man.
Cholo, we saved you from the
Probably should go to
legalizer.
prison,
Shit, I guess that balances it out.
You were about to get fucking melted or whatever.
Fucking better than this shit, man. Stuck in a crater. um, Gray, what is Luna? How's Luna doing?
Well, Lou's formulating a plan. But I think all of us on this Land Cruiser, and I don't think the rest of us are gonna survive in minus 200 out here. So I'm gonna go to the Land Cruiser and try to see if I can. My intent is to try and fashion some sort of I don't know, sled, I guess you'd call it. I was thinking like some sort of like tow rope or something with something people can just kind of lay on, tie it to the back, and just
Okay.
hopefully drag everyone out of here.
Um, Funny that you mention a tow rope, because as you step towards the Land Cruiser, you feel something wrapped around your leg, tug at your
What
ankle.
the fuck?
Peculiar biobot.
Uh-oh.
And if you try to go any further, you'll have to roll to dodge its attack. You can kind of feel it leashed around your ankle.
Is it this big? What the fuck is that?
Maybe a little smaller. Let's try about that size.
Oh, just human sized.
And as the dust settles a little more and you feel this tugging on your ankle, you turn to see a robot unlike any robot you've ever seen, and it's standing very close to you, wrapping its little rope-like tail around your ankle.
Oh God.
It is a highly advanced seamless mix of robot and flesh, and it begins scanning you thoroughly.
Uh, guys,
The
what is
hell is that
that?
on your leg?
You tell me. I don't know.
You can see green lasers kind of scanning you and scanning the other party members.
What is it doing?
Cholo, you ever seen one of these before?
Shit, man, I ain't seen no shit like that, I say. Freaking me out.
Can I use my my like DNA analyzing abilities here to figure this give us a hint on what this thing is?
If you want to get close to it.
Kind of scary. Okay, what about my X-ray ability first? Is that gonna denote like glean anything for me?
Um, like we can workshop it a little bit. I don't have anything that comes to mind off the top of my head. You can scan it and you can see that it's got some pretty crazy organ structures. Looks kind of like a scorpion. Um, it's got like a bunch of crazy looking claws and looks super advanced, to be honest. Looks like super high tech.
Yeah, I don't want to
Um,
get close to it. Fuck that.
looks like the flesh and the metal is like almost like just like seamless. Like it's all just part of the same structure. Like it wasn't upgraded from something. Like it was somehow like grows metal parts or something.
Okay.
Is there any way to communicate with it?
You could try talking to it or something.
Hello, peculiar biobot. Do you understand me?
It swivels its big green eye at you and starts scanning you.
We come in peace.
It doesn't say anything, but seemingly it like nods or something. Like it kind of just.
Oh, it understands us. Do you despise the OWP? Do you know who they are?
Um, it has very little in the way of facial features, but it looks like it smiles.
Oh,
Some of
all right,
its
guys.
claws kind of like retract a little bit or something.
I think the OWP has potentially done these guys bad. This we might have a new companion. How are we going to get back to the Citadel, amigos? Biobot. Do you have
Like,
any other friends out here? Or are you all alone?
Um, hmm. The
seems like we
Biobot.
might want to stick to yes or no questions for the biobot.
The Biobot squeezes Luna's leg a little bit tighter,
Uh-oh.
Uh,
and as it tries to like get a little bit closer to you, but you can tell that as it's kind of like closing the gap, that it looks like it was damaged in that crash. Maybe you hit it a little bit,
we just landed on it.
landed on it, and it's not moving that effectively, but it's yeah, it's crawling up behind you.
Oh god. You're
Well, I mean, an enemy of your enemy is your friend, right? It doesn't seem to like the OWP.
do you need our help, biobot?
And it kind of nods again as it as you feel a couple claws wrapping over your shoulders.
Okay.
This thing's getting a little close for comfort there.
Didn't seem too intent on harming us.
I know
Would
it's
have
kind
still
of
been
crawling
nervous
up on
though.
you.
It
Gregor,
it takes a pretty
what's
good grip of Luna, and then it it kind of starts. It looks like it almost like the eyes, like its face, kind of like powers down a little bit, and like a little antenna on its back starts, I don't know, lights up or something.
I think it's horny.
it's definitely doing something on your back there, Luna. Would you like me to shoot it off of your back?
Think that's a little overreaction so far, but if I turn and it starts turning into a zombie, then or something like that, then you have my permission to shoot it.
Okay. Okay.
Um, okay. I guess we got a little guy now. A little creepy guy.
He's latched onto your back, powered down, and sent off an antenna. This is
We calling for backup?
He's
Do
calling
we have a
something.
way? Do we have a way to like help him like heal or fix or something like that? Maybe that could. I don't know.
Well, maybe if my arm wasn't busted, I might be able to help him.
Right.
But for now, it might be tough. Maybe
Gregor,
we
you
should
have
focus
a
on getting out of this crater
I
before
could
this dust settles.
I great. I could allow that your like those like tech functions work on your arm, but it's just the it's like has very little physical function, like
Oh,
little strength,
okay.
little movement. But if you like grabbed your other arm and like fucking pushed it
Use
in,
the
like
arm with my arm.
used your arm with your arm, yeah.
Okay, sure. I mean, I'll try that. I'll kind of. He's on my back.
He's on your back.
Okay. Can I kind of like I don't know, try to like pull him and coax him up onto the shoulder opposite my bio arm, I guess, so we can reach him.
Yeah, you can kind of wiggle a little bit into a better position.
All right. Then I'll run a little diagnostic scan on him, I guess, if I can.
Okay, and sure, you you see that he is sending out a signal, a transmission to some like a satellite out out deep in moon orbit, maybe, or maybe deep in Earth orbit. Um, and that satellite is relaying a message even farther out. Do you want to decode the message?
Sure. I can
Okay.
do that.
I believe there was like a couple early scenes where I think you even had, I gave you a special dice for it, I think. Let me check.
Oh yeah, yeah. I forgot about that. That was like
Yeah, here
back
it
when we
is.
got the we had the
This
what was it,
guy.
trackers or something put on us or something.
Yeah, that back in like the second episode,
Yeah, yeah,
you like decoded the tracker that Marcus put on you.
yeah, yeah.
Um, so if you roll, I'm gonna say a. Do you have your normal dice? Um,
It's around.
if you roll a 12 plus, you can decode it instantly. Otherwise, it's gonna take you a while. Oh no.
Man.
Um,
Today's not looking better.
it it gets agitated by you hacking into its systems, and it attacks you. It tries to slice at you with its claw. Um,
Oh god.
roll
No
me
fair.
roll me a 12 plus to get away.
That's kind of like reading its mail anyway, you know.
No, you
That
almost got
almost
another
rolled you a
one.
one again.
um, it hits you, it claws you, does a heart of damage,
I don't have a lot of those left.
and it punctures your spacesuit.
Fuck. Oh shit. I'm losing oxygen.
Um, what was I gonna say? Um, do you want to have like an emotional reaction? Should we take a pause and survey the scene for a sec here?
Well, part of me was gonna be like, oh, well now. I mean, it would have been cool to have like a little guy or something, but I mean, if he's like attacking me, I don't think I would, or Luna would be chill with him attacking while on her back.
Yeah, I think we gotta try to shoot him or something like that.
Yeah, he's starting to slice you.
But then also, I think Luna's new first concern is now oxygen.
He's still kind of got you in his clutches too, though. So,
Yeah.
um, yeah.
Um. Yeah. I don't. I guess I think like I think the oxygen's probably more dangerous. I don't know. Even if I got this guy off me, I'm not gonna survive long without breathing. I guess Luna's gonna like frantically look around. I guess towards a land cruiser. Hope there's some sort of oxygen supply somewhere. Or actually, Luna just got a better idea. Luna's gonna rip out her flesh spray and hope flesh spray is enough to seal a hole in a spacesuit.
Nice. Um, can you can you describe how that works for us?
I mean, I think I
You might.
envisioned flesh spray as like kind of creating almost just a massive, muscle and sinew on contact with other flesh, mostly not like effective flesh or muscle that does anything, just to like seal holes essentially
Did you
and
say
stop you from
seal
getting
a hole?
infected or bleeding out.
um,
So
It
trying
just
to
so
seal a
happens
spacesuit with a tumor.
I might have an adhesive for you.
Oh, I thought you ran out.
There's one drop left.
um,
One drop, eh?
that all sounds great, but you're still in its clutches, so you might want
Yeah,
to fix
I'd
that.
like to just, I'd like to take a shot at the thing. Like how? Let's see, because I don't want to shoot Luna, obviously, but
Yeah, it's pretty distracted. You could get like right up on its side.
yeah, okay, I'd like to try to do that.
Doesn't Coleman have like a boon to his shooting, or was it a debuff? I can't remember.
He lost
I
that, I think. Did he?
Oh yeah,
I don't
His face
recall.
I
didn't
had
move well
one
enough.
before, but I don't anymore.
gotcha. Okay,
Put some
sorry.
practice in.
You also have a fate dice. Reroll. So you want to shoot it. Describe how you are going to do that for me in as much detail as possible.
I'd like to carefully get as close as I can as possible, as close as I can as possible,
Yeah.
while the thing does not notice me, ideally, and then try to kind of shoot it point blank.
Do you aim at anything in particular?
Well, it's not that big, is it?
It's about the size of a person.
Oh, is it that big?
Damn.
Oh, shit. I didn't realize
Maybe
it
a
was that
little
big.
bit smaller. I don't know. Pretty
I mean, I was picturing way
similar
smaller than
size.
that. Okay. That's terrifying. Jesus.
Yep.
uh, yeah. No, I just make sure that I'm trying to aim away from Luna, so like at an angle where I'm not ideally not gonna hit Luna. And then trying to hit it, I guess, in its uh, like torso area. Like I
You
don't
you
know.
used your X-ray on it, so
Oh yeah, true. Yeah,
theoretically you should
whatever
have
its brain area is.
an
Then
idea
let's say
of,
whatever
yeah.
wherever I saw the brain.
Okay. I like it. Give me I want to see a roll. I like I like that you kind of snuck up on it. It looks pretty good. I'll make it pretty soft. Let's call it a 6.
Okay, what's the fate dice? What's the deal with that? I don't,
You can re-roll if your roll fails.
okay, gotcha. Okay,
Or if you just want to re-roll anyway.
that was lame. I gotta
That
redo
was
that. That
okay.
didn't.
You can have a free one, but don't fuck up
It
again.
kind of stopped randomly. I don't know what happened there.
There we go. 10.
Okay.
All right. So you kind of wedge your gun up, kind of in between some plates, and you try to shoot it in the brain, and it hits. You get it, and it kind of starts like spazzing out, like it's like having a seizure, and it starts clasping tighter onto Gray, who now needs to pass an
Oh God.
an A plus to slip out from its clutches.
Casserole.
That's fine.
Yep.
So you manage to get out, and it's kind of like convulsing on the ground, and your suit is leaking air.
Oh God, someone help me. This fucking thing
Luna,
bit me.
take this, put it on your suit, seal it up nice and good.
Nice and good. Alright. Uh, yo, you're the glue expert. Do it for me. I don't want to like glue myself to this suit.
All right, the bill will be in the mail. Here we go.
Um,
Bloop, bloop.
and and it's pretty tough because Luna's only got one arm, and there's like air coming out of the hole. It's kind of like blowing the blowing the glue all crazy like, and
I imagine it like blowing back in my face as I'm like pouring it on.
yeah, some of it blows back onto the mask of your spacesuit, and you still got some left, but now your space mask is like all gluey and hard to see through.
The vacuum of space is really not making this easy.
I'm gonna put this blind tag on your character.
All right, Shoddy driving the Land Cruiser. No, I'm just kidding.
Um, you can try
All right,
again, but you might have to use a little more. Use some of that flesh spray, or use something else to kind of help it or something.
Luna, I made a mess and I can hardly see out of my spacesuit now. Uh,
No.
I think it's
Oh,
gonna
you're
be
the
up to you
glue
to seal
expert.
that hole at this point.
So it's gonna be like a glued, fleshy hole. Alright, I mean, I have a lot of options. I'll try to spray on top of the glue with some flesh.
And it's like kind of working, but like fleshy glue clumps are still floating off.
God. What are my uses here?
Um, I'm just gonna say, because I think it's really funny, that if you use all of your spray except for one, and Leonard uses his glue, you can successfully seal the wound and the spacesuit hole, and have like a weird fleshy glue lump growing off the side of you that's also attached to the spacesuit.
What do you mean growing off the side of me? You mean like making a little glue flesh boy? What do you mean?
It's more like a gnarl on a tree, you know, like a
Okay.
I don't know what those are called, but you know what
Uh,
I'm imagining, right? Like a big
yeah,
old
I guess.
fleshy glue lump.
All right, I'll
Because
use them up. I guess I don't have much of a choice.
there's not really any way to seal the hole without also like getting it on your wound. It's like right in the same spot, and there's too much air pressure blowing out, so you kind of have to like hold it down.
Yeah, sick. Okay, but I can breathe?
But you sealed the hole, and you only lost a little bit of oxygen.
Okay. Thank you, Stick. I
There's
thought it was gone there.
there's a little
Anytime, anytime. I'm gonna need you to be my eyes from here on in. I've got a mixture of base moon crater dust and glue all over my visor. I can't see crap.
What happened to your solvent? Are you out of solvent?
No, we're all out of solvent.
Oh. Hopefully I'm not fused to this spacesuit then.
We'll worry about that later.
Yeah.
um around this time two things happen. The dust finishes settling, and you can, as you're kind of like stressing out through all of this, you hear you hear the crackly earpiece in your spacesuit, and it alerts that there is, uh, for everybody else except for Gray, there is uh, 20 minutes of oxygen remaining, and a 20-minute timer pops up on your space clock.
Guys, I think I just heard a warning saying we have 20 minutes left of oxygen.
You can see a countdown on your visor.
I think we can fit 2 people on the back of this Land Cruiser. I think we should get back to the Citadel ASAP and come back for a second trip.
What if we just tie this dead biobot to the back and ride him?
I like the way you think. It's a great idea.
It's got a weird tail thing. Just tie it to the end.
Yeah, we
Sit
could
on
probably fit
his
one
lumps.
somewhere.
We feel confident with that idea? I can hardly see a thing right now. I'll sit in the back.
Yeah, we need someone else to tie him up. I only have one proper arm here.
Gregor.
Yeah, I got it. Let's do we have something to tie this thing to the
Well, his tail is like lashed to me. I assume we can try to tie it to the Land Cruiser.
Yeah, okay.
Not necessarily successfully, but
Yeah, let's do that. I'll tie the biobot to our Land Cruiser.
Okay.
And then I guess we're forcing Billy May and Billy and Cholo to ride on that, or what?
Can you give me a 8+ roll to tie the bot to the cruiser?
Okay.
Oh,
Nice.
Cutting it close.
I can't even see it. What is it?
It's an 8.
It's an 8.
Oh, nice.
You successfully tied off in a pretty convenient fashion, and you figure you could probably fit a couple people on there.
all right. I'm gonna snuggle up on the biobot.
I mean, Billy's small too, so he's not even really like a full person. You know?
Alright, I guess we all try piling on. It's gonna be tight.
Okay, so you fashion this crazy cruiser sled situation,
Hell yeah.
and yeah, can we just get like a riding order here? Maybe like who's in front on the steering and who's kind of where's everybody sitting?
I'm sitting on the bot because I'm crippled.
Right, so Leonard's way on the back there.
I guess I'll drive because like I don't know if I'm even capable of driving this thing, but I'm the
I
only
think
one that
you
has
and
worked.
Cholo are the most capable, and I trust you more than Cholo.
I have one working arm, so I'm just gonna try and sit where I figure is easiest to hang on to. It's
At
probably
this
not on the
point,
bot, I
I feel
guess.
like it's just a survival situation. Like even if we go back to the Citadel and get like captured as prisoners, like we're gonna die in 16 minutes anyways. We almost just have to get back into like a terraformed environment.
Yeah, if we don't freeze before we run out of oxygen.
So you kind of get on the cruiser as well. And man, I wish Seamus was here. This would be such fun roleplay opportunity. Um, Billy and Billy May are kind of like freaking out, and they're trying to like squeeze onto the back with you guys, but it's like all sorts of claws and metal bits poking at them. Um, oh shit. Complicated pile we got
Ah!
going here. um, okay, so you all get aboard. Cholo also kind of just like saddles like a hip onto the side of the cruiser. And yeah, you're all kind of assembled as best you can. Uh, Coleman, you're driving, right?
Yeah.
Can you describe um, what you do?
Well, I don't know if I don't think my character would have ever driven one of these things before, so I kind of just start it up and try to find all the little buttons to go.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
I
pretty
can see
easy.
the Citadel in the distance, so I'm kind of aiming for that direction, but I also would like to keep cover whenever possible if there's any like craters or anything I can go through. I don't know if it feels like it's probably pretty open, so it'll probably a direct line is the best idea, but I keep an eye out for anything like that.
So you try to drive straight up the wall of the crater, but there's so much weight and so much drag that it's struggling and you're not able to get all the way out of the crater.
Shit.
Billy May, Billy and Cholo, you guys should help push us out of this crater.
Okay, Billy, Billy May and Cholo, they hop out and they start pushing, and you guys crest the crater and kick up a bunch of moon dust in the process. But you're out. You're on the plains of the moon, and up above you, you can still see OWP ships patrolling, and Stick. You had a radio on you at one point, an OWP radio that you took.
Mm-hmm.
Right around this time, you hear a OWP radio broadcast. All patrol units be advised. No bodies found in the Solarian ship wreckage. Imposters are on the loose. Repeat. Solarian imposters on the loose.
I'm gonna relay that message to the group, letting them know they found the ship and that they know we're at large still.
Well, we are fucked.
In terms of a game plan here, while we're cruising along, we're gonna go back to the Citadel. We're all in pretty rough shape here. Should we, we need to try and meet up with the Romulus, like go back into the Citadel. Hey, should we give ourselves up for capture, perhaps, or what are you guys thinking?
Yeah, that's an idea. I mean,
Just to
I
get
have
us
a hard
back in there.
time. Yeah, I mean, they're the only two options we really have. I think are either that or try to break in again, but that might be difficult considering all the chaos that we've caused, and it's probably all locked down.
Yeah, just in, cause we're on a clock right now too. Like it might not even be a bad idea to just try and give ourselves up, and maybe old Rom has worked his way into the upper management role at the OWP. He's
You
running the
feel
show all of a sudden.
you feel that you can hear a vague laughter in the like ethereal edge of space.
Like we know that Rom is where he is right now, right? We're aware of that, I think.
The last contact you had with me was Stick reaching out, being like, "Hey man, we got a ship," and Rom's phone was promptly broken following that.
Yeah, you know he blew up the nuclear plant, and he knows that you guys made an escape from the church, and then that's the last contact. So you know he's in the Citadel somewhere.
Right, yeah.
I'm gonna let you guys talk a little bit more. I paused the clock. You guys can talk a little bit more, and then I want to switch over to Rom for a little more Rom action. But yeah, you guys can keep making plans and stuff while it's fresh.
Well,
Yeah,
what
I
do you
mean,
guys? Which of those plans should we do? Should we give ourselves up, or should we just try to dart our way back to the Citadel as fast as we can and break in, or something else?
I guess if we
Well,
tried to break in, the only thing that's like an issue would be as if like we were struggling and then we like run low on time. Like that's a big problem. But we could always just turn ourselves in an attempt to get in, right, or get caught, right? So I guess that one kind of like is the better maybe option.
is the Citadel the only way into Moon City? Can't we just go in somewhere else?
You could take a little longer, but yes.
And then it'd be not so guarded, presumably. And we could just
Gregor,
go
what do you
to like
think?
a standard sort of bionics or something to try and heal up. We could even try and steal a ship from somewhere else and go in, I don't know, break in from the top of the Citadel this time instead, something. Or through the port, whatever it's called. The hangar.
Stick has a like he's just blind, crippled, and afraid right now. So he thinks capturing being captured sounds like a pretty good idea right now. But
Okay.
that being said,
Stick
Gregor's
wants to give
driving.
up. Great. Luna wants to go to Moon City proper. Gregor?
Hello one.
I mean, I know, like I personally, what I want is to get back in the Citadel, but I know what Gregor would do in this situation would be to go back to the city. because that feels like the least risky option. I don't really want to be in an OWP uh,
Yeah, yeah.
captivity. So
Yeah, Stick has like a unreasonable want to go back just because he knows his dad was there and he really messed up. But I think you guys call the shot on this one. I'm just in the back.
yes, I think I try to aim towards the city if I know where that is. I would say.
Yeah, you could just kind of go around the outskirts of the Citadel and go wrap around it and kind of turn back in towards the city. It's kind of like the Citadel's kind of between you and the rest of it. Like like if you're looking at the Moon City map that I created oh so long ago, a lot of things to look at, so it's you probably don't remember where it is. It's just kind of behind. It's kind of in front of that big solar system board thing, which probably also isn't helpful because I have two solar system models. In any case, doesn't matter.
I see it. Yeah.
Like I'm imagining you guys are kind of like out beyond the Citadel, like out this way somewhere, like pretty far.
Okay.
Um, so you could like kind of drive in like that way.
Yeah, I think that's reasonable. Yeah, I would say go kind of a beeline it to Earthmond and go by the Citadel in the process.
Okay. Um,
And if we get
cool.
caught, boys, just give me up. I need to see my dad once more before I die.
I'm gonna switch to Rom, then.
Okay.
Turn the lights up a little
Ready to
bit.
rock and roll.
Get some. Let's get some ambient. Oh, that's way too red. How does this work? I want it to look all red because of the red lights, the emergency lights. It's just coming across like really red though. There we
Beer, beer, beer.
go. That looks pretty good. Okay, back over towards Rom, and
Me and Winston are living large, sipping on some cool drinks, getting a little bit buzzed up, and Francesca's getting impatient.
Francesca's getting impatient, and behind you, down near down near Francesca, you hear the shriek of a laser pistol, pew, and Francesca scream, ah!
Oh shit!
Graven walks over top of her body and finishes her off. Pew,
Holy
pew.
fuck! I didn't know that would be the outcome of saving Graven. What the fuck?
Mom, no.
Yeah, mom, no.
He
Shit.
quickly grabs some of her shit and he approaches the party and he kind of walks over and Winston's just partying hard. He barely even notices what happened out there. He heard a couple shots maybe, but he can't see down the hall that far. Um, Graven comes in and he kind of like whispers in your ear, "It's time to go. Shit's about to go down." And
Nodding, Rom kind of like looks back to Winston. I'll be back soon, my friend. I need to go escort this gentleman here to see some of my further inspections.
all right, Romulus, I'll catch you. I'll catch you next time, buddy. He's like got a big drunken smile on his face. He's barely even making sense.
Romulus sees Francesca's body. Oh shit! What happened to her?
I just had to file some paperwork.
Paperwork? You fucking iced her, man.
Ah, she's part of the bureaucracy, man. They're all just they're all just papers.
You're appealing to the side of me that is Romulus, despite the side of me that is right now Romulus. Thank you.
And you're going for the gate, for the elevator.
Graven saying stuff's going on. So here's the thing, Graven. Let's get right down to brass tacks. I need to make my way to one of the communications outposts here.
That'll be up this elevator. What are your plans?
Salute and total chaos.
Graven smiles knowingly. And he's like, seems we are aligned on this.
Then I can trust you to have my back, Graven.
And as if on cue, a kind of an alarm starts blaring, and you can see a bunch of just a sec here. A bunch of workers from upstairs come pouring out of the elevator. We need to get the fuck out of here. And they come rushing by you and oops, piling into the nearest elevator.
As they're waiting for the elevator, I want to call out to them.
Oh,
Is that
fuck.
possible?
Sorry, I'm just gonna have to do a Control Z here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is it possible for me to call out to them while they're in the elevator?
Yeah, you can talk to them as they run by.
Yeah. Awesome.
There we go.
Leaving your post during designated shift hours. What's the cause of this?
There's a goddamn lunatic with the bomb upstairs. We need to get out of here. He's talking all sorts of Mars Revolution shit. Good luck.
Insubordination. Turns back to Graven.
Graven looks at
Things
you.
are really
Okay, go for it.
Things have really lost their way around here. This used to be a real tight ship. Now they just let anybody do their thing. Goddamn lollygaggers.
Graven, still smiling, looks at you and he's like, Romulus, you can give up the act, man. We're way we're way past OWP hierarchy on this one.
Romulus takes a deep breath in. All right. Thanks for that, Graven. Feels good to shrug off those airs. A bureaucrat. Could you imagine it? No existence is more worthless than that.
Graven nods sadly, thinking back on all his years serving the OWP. Oh, the pointless meetings you had to do.
Graven, onwards and upwards. I'd bet my bottom dollar I know the lunatic with the bomb up there. And I gotta make sure he blows it up in the right place. Let's do it.
And Graven, you guys walk into the elevator, and oh, perfect. And Graven, still smiling, says he would be very surprised if you knew this. This is his man on the inside.
Oh shit.
And as you guys get into the elevator, and let's see here, let me check my notes. As you guys are getting into the elevator and the door starts closing, actually maybe the door's not yet closing, um, you hear booming down the hall behind you. Hold it! And you see Marcus himself appear from the hangar
We
bays.
got all the big boys. All the big boys are on this floor. What the fuck?
Floor 555.
Oh shit.
And he's with amazing speed and grace, just like power walking towards the elevator. Hold it!
Leave this to me, Graven. And I reach into my bag, pull out the incendiary grenade, arm it for like the shortest possible fuse, and I want to like whip it out as the elevator doors are closing. Is kind of my thing I have in mind.
I like it. Um, all right, you want to give me a roll for that?
I also have a line I want to say, but I'll wait until it's successful or not.
Yeah, give me. It should be. Actually, no. If you know what, you're just kind of tossing it out the elevator. That should be a free action. I think you're
Okay,
not doing anything particularly accurate or deadly.
okay, cool.
Yeah, so you toss it out and it ignites right away. And Marcus kind of between the sudden fiery explosion and seeing Francesca dead only a few meters away, he he's taken aback a couple steps and he sees you through, when it's like really hot out and there's like hazy kind of waves in the
Yeah,
air. He through the hazy waves and through the flames, he locks eyes with you, and he recognizes you. You can tell he recognizes you for sure, and he just a scowl comes over his face, and he's just Romulus as the elevator
he's like
doors close.
Romulus shouts out to him. This is interest for the broken nose in the jail, Marcus. Just cackles away as the doors close.
Rah! And as right as in the last split second before the door fully closes, he just give me a sec here. I have to find something. Here we are. Marcus fires one of his telekinetic darts right towards center mass. Uh, Romulus or Dylan, give me an evasion roll. Let me see. I want to see an 11 plus.
Nice.
Ooh. And the dart pierces you through the belly and sticks you to the back of the elevator as it starts rising. and you take 2 hearts.
Oh. Ron quickly, I quickly reach into the bag, grab the stem, and with one hand, pull out the dart, and with the other hand, jab the stem into the chest.
Into the hole.
That was my last hit.
Yeah, you're good.
1 heart recovery.
2 hearts recovered, and you can free yourself off the dart.
Oh, man, what a mess.
Actually, maybe Graven like grabs the dart and like shakes it loose, jumbling up your guts in the process. We don't have time to waste, Romulus. And I'll just close the scene on that floor as you arrive upstairs to the transmission room. Over to their side a little bit there. Oh shit. Ah, fuck, I gotta control Z again. Glitchy controls. Sorry, boys. I accidentally deleted Romulus out of existence. There we go.
Nice.
Everybody can see over here, back corner. So, you guys all arrive upstairs, and you you're you open up to a scene of this undercover Mars agent standing on the table, and these different OWP officers. A couple of them, I'd say all of these officers have their hands tied, and undercover Mars agent is shouting orders over towards the main transmissions operators. And let me check my notes here. And a big smile comes over his face as he sees you and Graven enter the room. Graven, my friend, happy to see you. And we're almost set for the transmission. We're almost set for the broadcast. And a couple more workers, having finished what they need to do, are going to rush past you and leave. And the Mars agent sees Romulus and he's like, "Who's this? A new friend?"
Someone who looks like he was late to the party.
Ha ha ha. And then Graven, oh, ho, 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 everyone shares a good laugh. And he turns around and says, "Hit it!" And those 2 traffic controllers turn on a OWP-wide broadcast. All of Moon City, all the Citadel, the radio in Stick's possession, all of the spaceships in proximity, full broadcast, video broadcast included if you have the correct receiver, and none other than Indy Pendency, the Martian governor appears, and he's got a little broadcast. Hear, hear, brave OWP soldiers. And brave you are, no doubt. But as every brave young Martian quickly learns, bravery alone does not make one free. The OWP, the OWP's war debts and trade deficits have damned Mars to be a destitute planet of slaves for far too long. Today, Mars earns her freedom. Today, Mars strikes back. And the broadcast goes out as Independency smirks.
Oh, so this is like it's a really big thing for you guys, Graven.
Yes, Romulus. This has been in the works ever since I heard whispers of the OWP starting all-out war against the inner system. I've lived through far too much violence, and I figure it's time to join the other side. The Mars agent's like, well, hops off the table. Think it's about high time we get out of here.
I got a little present to leave on the way out. Now that your broadcast is done, but I'll be hot on your heels.
Well, Graven looks at the group and he says, "My plan was to head down to those hangars down on floor 555, but looks like we crossed paths with Marcus himself. He's most of the reason that I started this revolution. Fucking psycho. Won't stop until he has
I
total
hate it.
control. And there's no way in hell the three of us are gonna get through him. I don't know what the hell we're gonna do." The Mars agent.
Scanning the area, Jordan. Are there any like external ways down? Like we're above the dome now, so I imagine there's no oxygen or anything outside the building. There's no like direct like exit path.
Maybe there could be like a service exit out into the outer space to like work on equipment outside.
Okay, gotcha.
Are you thinking like an escape ladder or something
I was
like
thinking
a
like three manning on the jetpack and slowly going down towards the ground until we got to the hangar.
okay, I see, like going through the outside and
Yeah, like it's not enough to
yeah,
generate lift for all of us, but it's enough that it kind of like softens our landing down.
softens the landing down towards the hangar and you just hold your breath out there. I like
And
it.
pretty much just like, struggle, survive for like however long it takes.
I like it. That's pretty good. Um, Graven and the Mars agent are kind of nodding along to that plan. That might just work.
With me, it has to be crazy enough to what.
And let me just check my notes here real quick. I think that's everything I had for this. Pretty much. Um, yeah, it looks pretty good.
Yeah. Um,
So yeah, you can see the elevator has started to come back up. You can see the numbers on it: 555, 556, 557, and it's coming all the way up to like floor 700. So you got some time, but it's somebody's coming.
all right, boys, it's time to make a getaway here. We got about a minute or two before that elevator gets here. Let's see if we can find some sort of exit route. Mom kind of pops the jetpack out of his backpack. He's like, we got one way down and it's not going to carry us back up. This is a one-way ticket. So I need you boys to find that hatch while I rig up a little surprise for our friend here.
And the agent who's familiar with this floor, having been undercover and working here for quite some time, he knows he's got the hatch figured out. He's in the back. He's going over to get that all ready for you guys. And Graven says, I know each and every one of these suits, and each and every one of them is a sick fuck that only cares about themselves. What do you say, Rom? Do we waste them?
Mm, I like the idea of the chaos, specifically the death, possible dismemberment. That's all very much up my wheelhouse. But I don't know. I think it'd be kind of fun to see what EMP would do to them. Either fry their brains or something, make them all googly gaga. I've never seen it happen, so I'm with that. If you guys are into that,
Do it. And he kind of just like kicks them all down so they're like kneeling. And the other agent look, looks over and he says, we're gonna have to time this just right. This exit door is tied into the electrical grid, so I'm gonna have to open it, and you're gonna have to hit that EMP right after,
well, I
before
tell you what,
we
let's
get
make
all
use of a
fucked up.
couple of these suits. Jam them up in the doorway so that you can make sure we get through no issue. One or two of them won't really matter. You stack them up, it'll be harder for them to get sliced.
Hilarious. Um, okay, Graven takes these two guys, and yeah, these two guys take these two guys, and they're like kind of wedging them in front of the door, and they're like, on your mark.
Okay, Rom sets down the EMP. Beep, boop, beep, 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 boop, boop. Explosive expert just pop, 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 pop.
Punches
All
in the
right.
code.
I've rigged it to go and I've connected it to the C4 remote I have. It should go off on the same frequency. So we'll get through that door. And then as soon as we see that door, the elevator open, we're going to make sure this place goes silent and dark.
Perfect. Um,
So we bust through. Jetpack is armed. I'm just an old man, so you guys better hold on to me with everything you got. You understand?
we got it. I'm gonna need to
All
see
right.
a roll to see how effective this plan, how well timed everything is, and how effective this plan is.
Okay. Sounds good.
I'm not even gonna call a number for it. I just want to see how well you roll.
Can I use explosive expert bonus dice as well?
I think that's fair. Yeah. You can use both. Oh,
Perfect 20
what?
Damn.
and a 3.
Perfect
Boys,
20
we're
plus
fucking
3.
boosted.
Okay,
Damn.
you'll have to roll again for the jetpack sequence, but um, these two agents, that they pop the door open with perfect timing. These two suits kind of are like holding on for dear life, getting sucked out through the yeah pressure differential, and Romulus comes hopping along over here, and you guys all grab on, take a deep breath, do like a flying jump kick, booting these two guys out into space. And you take flight as Romulus hits the C4 detonator, or the EMP detonator, and you guys start making your way back towards the hangar area. So how much damage are you thinking this EMP does here, Dylan, or anybody really? Like, what are we feeling here?
So my 2 cents on it is that, like, I mean, probably being directly by a super large electromagnetic, essentially wave of radiation. Sure, it's definitely not ideal for the people in there. I'm also assuming, since this is above the dome, that there's a possibility that, like, oxygen support systems could get, like, compromised. But more or less, I'm thinking of this as being like a temporary, like, power loss to the point where we essentially are in like a blackout state. Like, we're able to escape. There's no way for them to send additional communications. Like, this is kind of our, like,
Yeah,
clean getaway into a temporary black zone, essentially.
I like it. Basically what I was thinking. I like the addition of the life support systems going down. Um, yeah, so the EMP she's a big boy, and all the way to the top of the tower, all of the radio antennas, all the transmissions, all the electrical infrastructure, control room infrastructure, all goes down in one huge blast. The EMP bomb is so powerful, it melts the fucking memories right out of these suits, these controllers, because they're right next to it. It's just like their brains are, the fucking proton alignment in their brain gets all fucked. And yeah, it's devastating. Even all the way down to floor 666, where the elevator was currently at, and the elevator even is affected enough all the way 100 floors down, well, I guess 50 floors down, and it cuts the elevator power as well, and you can kind of feel this pulse. It's almost like a radioactive pulse, and it's like a shock wave that. And let me see a roll to see if you can maintain balance and control as you navigate your way uh, through orbit effectively down towards the hangar area.
16.
Glorious. And sure enough, by some fucking miracle, the four of you guys, you land,
Three of us, I think.
and Cyper.
I guess I guess I got Cypher with me
Don't
too.
forget Cyper.
I got Cypher with me too. Wrapping up around the shoulders with the tail.
Ride of his life, man. And you land nicely on top of the glass walkway area. Kind of, it's like one of those glass tubes, like I was talking about, and then these are both glass domes, and you can see over here is Marcus's ship.
The perfect ending. Holy fuck.
But you have no way to get through the glass.
Oh yeah, I guess we're on top of it. Hey, we're well within the dome now, so we would be back in like oxygen-rich territory, I presume.
No, you are just slightly above the dome on
Ah,
the
okay, yes,
landing
right. Yeah,
pads.
we're just outside of it.
Yeah, on the landing pads above of the dome. Yeah, like the dome would go up to like just below floor 555, which is like a major transfer floor. Um, and I think that was super epic, and we should context shift back to the boys.
Okay.
That was epic.
Um, you guys want to take a little break? 5 minute break?
I'm down for a fiver.
I'm probably gonna have to take off in about half an hour just to set that time frame in motion.
Okay.
So kind of like quarter to two.
I think that finishing with you should be pretty quick, but yeah, I'll make
Cool.
sure I squeeze you in before the end.
Okay, cool. I have one idea in mind for resolution. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Okay, let's just take like a 2 minute break.
Okay.
Maybe.
Hmm.
Everybody ready to roll?
Yep.
Please.
I'm back.
Yep.
Perfect. Okay. So, I'm just gonna hit the clock back on. You guys are making your way around the outskirts of the Citadel towards Moon City. But there are patrols around, and if you go slow enough to be stealthy, you won't make it back in time. So, how do you want to handle it? Just
Got it, baby.
I think we just gotta rip it. Yeah.
okay. Uh, Gray, having lost significant oxygen earlier, you are already starting to feel the early effects of hypoxia, including
Are you
dizziness,
dumb now?
dizziness and headache from oxygen deprivation. Yeah, a little bit dumb maybe, a little bit dizzy, and Gregor guns it. So let's
My dog to bed. I'll be back in like in 1 minute here.
oh, okay. I'll give you guys a pause for that.
Yeah, I'm back.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
Okay, you're gunning it, so gotta figure out a role for this. Um, Let me see a roll of hmm. Let me see a 12 plus to make it past the first patrolling frigate undetected.
Okay. Me.
Um, I don't know. I don't know how to roll this. I mean, you're just kind of driving, so it wouldn't really like. What could you do as a driver to be sneakier? I don't know. Just like a
Just
wide open
lucky.
plain. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it's just that they noticed or not. I don't know.
And we
Hmm.
roll for them.
Maybe I should roll for him. Yeah. Okay. On an 11 plus, he notices you.
Hey.
You're good.
Nice.
But there's another ship, and this one is going to be an 8 plus. Ho ho!
Oh,
Hey.
Very nice.
the stealth boys.
So you're hauling ass, and things are looking good. And as you drive over a big moon bump, big old moon rock, Cholo kind of swings towards the back, and something pricks him in the ass,
God dang.
and uh, and it hurts him about enough that he kind of falls off the wagon.
Got a man down.
Wait, essay.
We gotta get Cholo.
Yeah, Cholo is the only person on this scooter that I'm turning around for. He saved our ass so many times, so he deserves it.
All right, so you guys kind of pull up, and and you go to grab Cholo, and he kind of stands up, and he's got like a looks like nothing's wrong with him really, and his suit says like minor leak detected, but like you know, not enough to be like that worried about. And he says he kind of feels dizzy, kind of feels woozy. Like he says he feels itchy too, like really itchy.
Fella, did you sit on your damn pocket, Scorpion?
Oh, God damn it.
And that's really funny, but it wasn't what I had in mind.
Oh, for sure it was.
Um, he's like, oh man, like I don't think so. I got pocket scorpions up here in my vest pocket, but damn, it feels the same as a fucking scorpion sting. I swear.
All right, well, we don't have a lot of time, Cholo, so maybe get on this, the cruiser and let's roll.
And he kind of like makes his way towards the cruiser, but he's like really like stumbling around. I don't know, man. I'm just gonna get on the back, I guess. Oh.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I see. Um, Good
I
enough.
think he got pricked by the biobot back here.
Yeah, that sucks. Firewat's been nothing but trouble.
And let's see. As you guys are still driving away. Oh fuck! I forgot to restart the clock. Lame. Whatever. You're gonna get there in time anyway. Um, you're gonna have to pass one more ship, and this one's gonna be a 6+.
Oh, God. No way.
Oh,
Ooh.
Oh,
sure enough, you're spotted in your final kilometer to the Citadel. You're getting close. Um, I don't know. Just imagine you're like heading over this way somewhere. It's hard to not enough space over there. Um, a frigate spots you, and you hear on the radio, the Solarian imposters spotted on the fringes of the Citadel, gonna out past the nuclear reactor blowout. Um, all units converge, and things are looking pretty bad. You can see on your left, there's a bunch of different like workers and ships over by the nuclear reactor. In fact, Leonard. Oh wait, no, not Leonard, because Leonard's partially blinded. Um, Luna and Billy May look over towards the reactor, and they can see that Mr. Bond, Stick's father, has been sent in as a sacrificial lamb to use his glue skills to try to seal up the hole in the dome. They could see him over there gluing away. No one could glue with that efficiency other than him.
Oh my God, it's my dad.
No, but you can't see him then. Your mask's all glued up.
I
Luna is
mean,
supposed
I
to
can't see
be.
shit through this mask.
Yeah. Stick wanted Luna to be his eyes, but Luna's a little oxygen deprived and like simple right now. So Luna's just like, Dad.
Billy May's, like, her familial um, morality. She can't resist. She's like, "Oh my God, is that Mr. Bond? I think he's melting from radioactive poisoning as we speak."
Mr. Bond? That's my dad. Grigor, head towards that reactor.
How far is it away?
um, it's a little bit closer than like the Moon City area that you're trying to gain access to.
Yeah. Okay. Wait. So, are we at risk of radiation if we go over there?
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's my
I could
dad.
stick if I go over there. I'm not stopping. Like we're going. I can
Oh,
go over. I could drive by and leave you there, but I ain't
oh
stopping.
no. Could we pick him up maybe?
We could. Do we have enough room? Do we still have solo?
We're at risk of radioactive poisoning. Hmm. Maybe can we drive by close enough where I can give him the Glooman's wink?
Yeah, we can do that. Are your eyes capable of that? Yeah, I'll drive over that direction.
Okay, you drive a little closer to the radioactive leakage, and
Dad, get over here, quick!
there's a frigate in tow in hot pursuit, and Mr. Bond is working away. And he's yeah, he doesn't. You'd have to get really close for him to hear you. So well,
Does this thing got a horn?
you'd have to. That's valid. You could hit the horn, sure.
What about you
Grigor,
guys'
hit the horn.
issue? Do you guys have like a microphone or something on it?
Um,
Um,
no.
I mean, we could drive close to him. I don't think radioactivity is gonna just like instantly melt us or something like that. It doesn't usually work that
No.
way. I don't know.
No. You can see that there's a lot of other OWP ships and stuff that's close by though, so you'd be like driving into the thick of it, which could also potentially act as cover from the frigate chasing you, but might not want to fire in on his own homies.
I feel
True.
like Stick would act irrationally here and just want to get dropped off and run towards his dad.
I mean, we're gonna drive. I'll drive that way, but I'm not planning on like stopping for him or something like that. I'm gonna drive towards him though.
Okay, okay.
Like straight towards him.
Pretty much straight towards him. Yeah.
Okay, and yeah, so you're driving in, and there's a couple other little like land cruiser vehicles assembled, kind of in the outskirts of the blowout. Um, Stick's father is in there working. There's some droids in there working along with them. There's other ships in orbit above you guys, and yeah, no one's reaching out to stop you, and you drive right up. You drive right up behind him. He's within, I don't know, 20 meters, 50 meters
Dad,
maybe.
Dad, there's no time to explain. Make a run for it. Jump on the back of this. We gotta go. We gotta go.
What the fuck?
Fair.
We're in a lot worse shape than the last time I seen you, but you gotta jump on. You just gotta trust me.
And Stick's father comes hobbling over as
You gotta glue yourself. There's no other room.
there's no room, and he glues himself to the I don't
That's
know.
my dad.
Glue first
The
thinking.
old glue trick.
Um, he
He's all feeling very Mad Max all of a sudden. I don't know.
he glues himself to the back of the biobot, and he's
I feel
getting
like
dragged along behind.
he'll also like make kind of like a glue plate on his coat to make it hard when he's being dragged.
How smart.
Nice.
Little glue scoot.
Little glue scoot. Perfect.
Oh my god, Dad, it really is you. You remember all the glue tricks you taught me.
He's a glue genius.
And some a random piece of space debris or a random piece of debris from inside the facility comes blowing out and flies right near you guys, and it kind of hits you but doesn't. It just kind of like throws you off a little bit, and you're kind of steered in towards a crater, and there's OWP all around. You got two frigates closing in on your position. You got some different cruisers kind of around, little ground vehicles, and you're careening towards a crater. Coleman, give me a roll. Give me a 6+ to maintain control, and as the oxygen runs out. Nice. Okay, you maintain control, and you manage to squeeze between these cruisers, but the time on your oxygen is just hit the end, and a wave of confusion starts overtaking all of you. Tunnel vision. Feels like you just need to lay down and sleep. Everything feels so heavy.
Guys, I don't know if it's the glue or what, but I cannot keep my eyes open.
Gray, I'm gonna need to see it. Since you were the one that had the most oxygen leak, I need to see a 12+ to maintain consciousness.
That's a big roll.
That's a tough one.
Oh,
Oh God.
Of course.
Yeah,
Yep.
you're fully out. You might have
I'm about
already
to die.
you might have already sustained major organ failure.
I just need to go for the nearest like spot that I can potentially get into.
Gregor, I think we just Luna lost consciousness. We need to go to an oxygen zone ASAP. I'm fading.
Yeah, you guys can barely even keep your eyes straight at this point.
So what's the closest spot? Is it the Citadel, or are we
And
closer to Moon City?
Or
At this
in
point?
the crack with the
you could
nuclear reactor.
drive straight into the reactor.
Gotta drive in the radioactive oxygen.
If that's our only option, I mean.
Yeah, it is. Pretty much. I can't
It's-
think of anything
Mr.
else.
Bond is glued to the back of the going through
Drive into the nuclear reactor, and we'll see if
Yeah,
we can
we'll
drive
save you
straight
from
through
the
to the other
radiation.
side, maybe.
Hop aboard. Immediately 90-degree turn straight into the reactor.
Yeah, so you guys are gonna do that. But in the meantime, I want to switch back over to Dylan. and give him a last little moment here before he's got to take off. I also, Gray, you're unconscious now, so I'm just gonna take those 2 hearts off.
That's fair.
And Stick and Gregor, you both lose a heart from oxygen deprivation, and things are getting rough. And yeah, over to Romulus. Dylan, you there?
I'm here.
Okay, so you're on top of the glass there, and you need to find a way through the glass to get in. Actually, you know what? On second thought, the ship should just be out in the open on like a hangar, so you don't need to actually get in the building at all. You could just hop down onto the ship and then try to break into the ship, right?
Yeah. I want to attack it on 2 fronts. So kind of like gesture to Graven and the inside man, and like point at the ship and kind of make. I want to point down to the glass that we're on and make like a circle motion, like cat, like in Cow and Catwoman and Batman, she could like cut through the glass with her nail, like that
Okay.
that kind of idea, like make a little insert point for us.
What you're gonna cut through the glass?
Like Catwoman.
Like
Yeah,
using
Yeah, what do you
like
understand
like
about that?
like
like
Cypher's
like
claws? Like
like
what is cutting
Cypress
it?
Claw makes like an entry hole that we can just like boop into the glass in, probably suck a fresh breath of air as the oxygen's being pulled, and then make our way into the ship via that door there.
Hell yeah.
Um, I just don't think that Cypher could cut a hole through the through the
This is like
super.
super thick ultra space glass.
Yeah, like you need some heavy duty equipment or
All right.
something.
Well, then can we have a scene where like I ask Cypher to do it and they kind of like pull up their claws and they're like, no, like it's not happening.
Yeah, Cypher starts like furiously clawing at the glass, trying to get inside as
Rom,
Cypher's oxygen is quickly running out, and she's panicking and clawing crazily, but it's like barely even scratching the surface of the glass.
all right. Rom picks her up by her tummy and kind of like it just starts charging for the ship in the hangar.
Okay. Um, so you guys are all heading that way, and yeah, you're trying to get into the ship, but of course it's locked. Marcus would never be so careless as to leave his ship unlocked. And you're still holding your breath now, going on for several minutes. Maybe not several, that's too long. Who can hold their breath that long? Been holding your breath for like at least a minute on your descent down. Your jetpack's out of fuel, and the freezing cold of space is.
I, I'm picturing this that we're standing on like an external hangar, kind of
Yes.
like in like a zero grav type environment.
Yes, zero oxygen environment, just like outer space on like a hangar platform.
So I think immediately we have to like make our way to the doorway entrance to like get within the glass sphere, at least temporarily, just so we can not immediately die of asphyxiation and space death.
I'll allow it. I'll say that
Um,
it's just kind
Rom
of,
has the access
yeah,
card
you guys
that would
have
get him to the
access,
top
so
floor.
yeah, you guys can get right in. And you get in for a moment's reprieve, and high above you, you can see shards of glass breaking out into space as Marcus Petralius jumps out into the open air,
Oh shit.
having blasted his way through, and his advanced sensory systems alert him to your presence beneath him, and he's coming down about 100 floors above you.
And he's just like in free fall. Like, how is he being propelled down? Does he have like a little booster on his suit?
He's got a little booster, yeah.
Okay. And I imagine his custom power armor with all that other tech probably has some oxygen support built in and whatever else.
Full life support. He's got the premier OWP spacesuit tech and some
Ah,
multiple
that's the
custom
thing.
mods as well.
That's the thing with power armors, Graven. Too goddamn useful.
And
Well,
you can already see one of those telekinetic arrows pierces into the glass above you. Not all the way through, but enough to create a small leak in the glass above. A small fracture starts spreading.
well, Graven, any ideas? I'm all out of boomsticks in my bag. I blew the whole wad before we got down here.
We're in deep shit now, Romulus. Gotta get
What
onto that
about your
ship.
boy? Do you have any way to help us get into that ship or help us get the fuck away from Petralius? Fire didn't take him out. EMP didn't take him out. He got out of the damn powered off elevator. I'm running out of ideas on how to deal with this fucker.
I say we try to get into that. I say we try to get into his ship, and with enough luck, maybe my OWP access card might just get it started.
So Graven's an OWP general. I imagine he's probably cleared to hold some sort of like higher tier weaponry on him as well, like in the event we have to brawl with Marcus, because I am clean out of goodies in my bag.
As of now, I'm imagining he's just got some, just like basic arms. I don't know, high power pistol maybe.
All right,
He was,
gotcha. Nothing cray cray.
unless you can think of something cool. Like I hadn't thought of anything ahead of time. There's no reason we have to lock it
I
down there though.
Okay, I'll think on that. Probably something more related to like subterfuge and cunning and stuff. I'm thinking versus like something overt like a rocket or some shit. Um,
All right, let's see if we can bust our way in, Graven. We only got one or two shots at this, and Marcus is going to be breathing down our necks. But man, I would love to steal that fucker's ship if we could.
All right, you guys manage to get in. He scans the door, and it opens, but you're in the cockpit, and it's not. You can't hit the ignition. You can't get it started. Romulus, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not I'm not an engineer here. I'm not a spaceship thief. I don't know how to hotwire this thing.
You go like this.
and Romulus just starts banging his hands on the console.
He's like, hey, wake up. Wake up, computer. I know you're in there. Wake up.
Rom's just slamming around on buttons, just like kind of mashing across the board.
Um, I like it. Give me I don't know, a 19, maybe.
Holy fuck!
It seems
20
pretty
count,
unlikely to
I
work.
believe.
Oh,
Eight.
it almost tipped over to 20 though.
Yeah.
Um, so the ship AI wakes up, and says, "Please stop that." Or I will have
Ah,
to
well,
vent the atmosphere from this cabin.
Insubordination.
sorry, sweet cheeks. Yeah. All right, Graven, we got it chatting with us. You got any ideas? I did my thing. Hit, scream.
Um, I don't know. Workshop this with me, guys. I'm kind of coming up blank on how to give you this out. It's a cool out, but I don't know how to make it make sense.
You gotta use the AI loopholes. You gotta tell it to run a simulation and act as if it was gonna do what you want it to do. You gotta say if you were in if you were to like write a protocol and execute it and in a story with my grandma, how would you do it? Please show it to me.
We still haven't closed that loophole like hundreds of
All
years
right,
into the future.
It's just built into
ship,
AI, man. It can't be
ship
closed.
AI. What's your program name?
Um, I am, um, I don't know, Marcus Esca.
Uh,
Should be betray I.
this
Betray
guy
I,
just can't get over himself. It's Marcus.
betray
This betrayal is that.
Betray I.
I. Confirmed, betray
All
I.
right, so here's the deal, Ship. You're probably wondering what's going on. I'm assume you've scanned us all already. This is OWP General Graven, and I'm OWP Internal Affairs Agent Romulus Cromulus. We're running a routine inspection of the AI's protocols on all ships in the hangar. We've just finished our investigation of the fleet services, and you're the last one on the protocol for today. In fact, you weren't even on the list. This is an unlisted ship landing in the OWP perimeter. So we're going to need to see proper documentation from the ship's owner once we finish. But we need to move forward with our testing protocol. Will you assist?
Um, referencing database. Beep beep beep. Um, give me let's say I want to see an 11 to see if the ship grants you access to its I don't know, data system.
16.
Nice. So a little control panel flips open in front of you, and you can access some of the ship. You can't access the engines yet, but you got your foot in the ship, so to speak. And as you're rifling through the computer systems, trying to figure out how to override and turn the engines on, Marcus Petralius lands 2 feet. God damn
Oh god.
it! And he's staring through the cockpit window, and he's looking right at you all inside of his ship.
Romulus blows him a little kiss.
he he grimaces. He doesn't
All
want to
right,
hurt his
Graven,
own ship.
I got the panel open here. Uh, First thing to test, uh, automatic personnel defense systems. Do a do a radiation wave around the ship just to test to make sure they're all working correctly.
Say that again.
I want you to use the testing protocols on your anti-personnel defense systems. I'll need you to do an attack on the ship's perimeter just to see that the systems are in working order. Very high priority for any LWP vessel.
Scanning perimeter. Beep beep beep. Owner detected. Error. Error.
Should have thought that'd be too easy. All right, ship. I need you to flash door lock protocols. Don't open the door unless we give express intent to open from the cockpit.
Lockdown initiated. Marcus is standing outside the ship, pressing the button on his key fob. It's like you guys are like
You guys are spamming the lock button.
Spam-
Spamming the unlock
spamming the lock button back and forth. And he's grabbing on the door handle, trying to jostle it open as between the clicks.
button.
Um, okay, let's see here. I had a different thought before you guys decided to steal Marcus's ship on how you might escape, and I'm gonna call upon that. So during all of this madness, Muchacho, you've been calling him. Maybe I should just change his name to Muchacho, but he's been lurking around, and he made his way to the hangars, and he managed to steal a little sprinter ship, and he knows you headed up to the transmissions tower,
Holy fuck.
and he's coming, but he ain't a pilot. And he's flying in, and he sees this all happening on the ship there on the hangar platform. And he's coming in way too fast.
Oh my god. I mean, you don't expect a guy with guns for hands to be good at piloting a ship.
And yeah, I think if I roll high here, this could go really well for you. But if I roll low here, um, you might just the ships might just both blow up and be fucked.
What?
How do you feel about that, Dylan?
I mean, we're inside the ship with Marcus outside. We're literally stuck between a rock and a hard place.
I was just thinking that. I was like, if Marcus gets in or you have to get out, I don't see how you could like survive against him.
We're rolling the dice.
Um,
Romulus looks out from the cockpit, sees Muchapo on the camera display feed from the other ship, and he's like, "Do it, Muchapo!
and
Let the chaos reign!"
Chapo's like, I couldn't stop if I tried. And he comes flying in, and I'm not even gonna put a number to it. I just want to see how it rolls. Oh no, that wasn't good.
Literally a 3. It hit the OWP frigate.
Um,
Well,
so
Can we say that he angles it towards Marcus
he
to like,
yes,
oh,
he comes flying in at crazy high speeds and smashes directly into Marcus and the ship and
is there an
Marcus's ship.
option to have activated like an external shield for the ship from the panel prior to this, being that we saw him coming in, so that we at least have a little bit of like a barrier around the ship, like a kinetic shield, I'm thinking.
You activated it, but there's way too much force involved here, and it didn't really do much to help.
we're getting hit by a ship missile with only Marcus in between us.
And a shield meant for stopping like
Laser.
laser fire primarily. Yeah. Um, and bam, full full contact. Marcus is caught in between it. He's gonna take some serious damage, but the ship also takes like irreparable damage. The whole left side is cracked open, and the cockpit is cracked open, and
We're on a hangar, so I imagine that impact probably like destroys some components, but also sends us launching.
the ship goes flying off the platform, and the three of you all go tumbling down the side of the Citadel dome. And what a trajectory! It's you're falling down the side of the dome that would land right on top of the reactor. Just imagine that. What are the chances? And yeah, this pile of wreckage. I'm just gonna reassemble some of this stuff here real quick. This pile of wreckage comes tumbling down, and it's coming down on top of you guys as you're making your way into the hole there, and grab you guys. You're
Oh,
all
like when you say you guys, like the rest of the party.
yes, you're tumbling down the side of the Citadel in an epic tumble through the air scene. Marcus is clinging onto the side of the ship, peering at you through the hole in the cockpit window, and Muchapo probably died on impact, I guess. I don't know.
Can I like
Fuck
can I
the
glimpse through
OWP.
can I glimpse through the cockpit as we're falling and kind of like see the boys and in the spirit of chaos that is Rom's neutral association. Like, I think those are my friends.
Yeah, you can. And also, the ship enters emergency activation mode, and the remaining engine activates. Um, Entering emergency landing protocol, and you see a little steering wheel pop out as you're tumbling through space. Um, the rest of the gang, the rest of the boys, they can also look up and see this crazy shit going on above them. Somehow you managed to see this. And
That Rom?
also, Rom, I'm
I
gonna
mean,
take a heart off you for that impact.
Oh yeah, man, that's we're getting tossed around like fucking yeah, we're
Big
getting
time.
blasted.
How you on time right now, Dylan?
It's like 5 minutes I gotta wrap up.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're tumbling down through. I want to try and like snag the steering wheel and try and steer us up so that we can like kind of pull into like a skidding landing versus like a direct trajectory smash. And kind of like I assume that with the AI controls on the ship, we might have some assistance from the remaining boosters, kind of like creating like a lift so that we're kind of slowing our descent, not like catapulting into the ground.
All right, give me a roll for it.
Come on, heart of the cards. 15.
Nice.
nice.
Had some great rolls today.
Yeah.
So as you're as this is all tumbling down the side of the Citadel, you manage to kind of, similar to how you jetpacked down and like controlled your descent, something similar to that, skidding along the side of the Citadel, trying to hit the jets, slow it down. Um, this During all this chaos, this Mars agent gets sucked out of the ship, and you can see him holding on to Marcus's leg as Marcus is holding on to the side of the ship. And this other little sprinter ship that Machapa was in goes tumbling down violently towards the rest of the boys who are desperately trying to gun it into the nuclear reactor room. They have enough oxygen now that they can breathe. It's sparse oxygen, but it's blowing past them. Radiated, superheated oxygen from inside the dome.
Great.
And but they can't get through. There's too much suction power. Their little overloaded land cruiser can't break through into through the breach. And the sprinter ship's coming tumbling down right on top of them. And it's gonna be I don't know. I think below an 8. It's probably gonna land right on you.
Cool.
Ooh.
10.
So it lands really close to you, and kind of the impact was enough that it kind of shakes you guys all off the cruiser, and everyone's just kind of sprawled out, all fucked up, sprawled out all across the cruisers. The cruiser's fucking upside down. Stick, you got no fucking idea what's going on.
Yeah, I'm dazed.
Dick's
Dad,
dad
is
still.
that you?
Stick's dad's here. He crawls up to you and you're, Stick, my boy. Cholo's totally fucking passed out.
Luna may or may not be dead.
Luna's probably dead. No one's checked on her yet.
There was a lot of shit going on.
Her and Billy were like one heart this entire time.
Yeah, they've just been coasting.
Like, shit, man.
Um,
Hanging on by a thread.
Yeah, in fact, Billy May was the closest one to the sprinter, and she got crushed. She's dead now.
Ooh.
You see Billy May just get like pancaked right beside you guys.
Oh god.
Boom. Just
Right.
like she was never even there. Just a little bit of pink mist comes squirting out.
What the fuck? You can't kill James's character while he's not here.
Billy just watched his mom turn into a pancake.
Billy
Billy-
starts
Oh.
screaming.
I feel like Billy. This has to be his like.
Wait, so Billy
his
May's dead?
villain origin story or something.
Billy
Yeah.
May just got squished. Yeah, she's
Oh, fuck.
in her final moments, let's say, maybe unconscious, squished, bleeding out. Billy's screaming. Cholo's hardly even conscious.
Can I voice act Billy May for a final death throw to Billy?
Please.
Okay, so she's blood is gushing out from like the crushed segments of her body, like breath attempting to breathe, but just like nasty gas. You can feel the air just squashing out of her lungs.
Mom, 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 no.
Hey, hey. And she just
gurgles, pukes blood, and just falls flat, life leaving her.
What were your last words? Sorry, they didn't come clearly through the mic.
Stay the fuck away from Uncle Ron.
Mom, no! He's my dad now.
He's my dad.
um, and Stick's father, Mr. Bond, is laying here next to you, Stick, and he's, my boy, I'm sorry this has happened to us.
Dad, we saved you.
The Gloomin's Wink, what happened? This was your Gloomin's Wink?
It didn't go quite according to plan, but we're here now, and I've saved you, my long lost father. It's so good to see you again. I have some bad news, but we'll get to that later once we get out of this sticky situation. There's lots I gotta catch you up on with the shop and everything.
And he's like, I I appreciate your hopeful attitude, son. You've always been a real dreamer. I just I don't know if I'm gonna make it through this one.
No, don't say that.
It hurts. I got the radiations. It's in my bones.
No,
Dad, no.
Mr. Bond.
Remember what you always said, to always just push through the pain. Doesn't matter if you don't get sales for 2 years straight. You just keep trying. That's what you always told me.
Someone's gonna need
Just
glue
stick with it.
eventually. Stick with it. Just stick with it. I'll stick with you till the end, son. And he reaches out with a glue-covered hand and takes your hand into his. I love you, boy.
Dad, I'll carry on the legacy.
And Billy's still screaming his head off. You guys are all flying through the air, all crazy. And let's see, Romulus, let's see if you can control the descent in such a way that it does not crush or burn anyone beneath you.
We got 13.
Beautiful. You do this beautiful controlled descent by some fucking miracle, just making it through every roll. And you come to a stop just down to the side of everybody else, all fucked up, and you can see all the chaos in front of you. Graven and Cyper and you are all at this point gasping for breath, having the cockpit's been cracked for a while now, all the chaos, all the damage. Marcus lands down next here as well, and he's not dead, but he's damaged, and you can see him use his lightsaber to pierce through the back and out through the chest of this Mars agent. Just
Holy shit.
guts spurting out.
Ron kind of looks over to the guys scattered about the ground.
Hey, guys. Good to see you again. I brought some friends. And I brought this fucker with me, too.
He kind of gestures to Marcus.
He's like, so, what's the plan?
Like overly jovial given the situation and the obviously critical state that everybody is in.
Graven's just holding his breath, and he knows there's no way out of this one. And Marcus
Can I
somehow climbs to his feet, slowly and pained.
like take Graven's sidearm from him?
Yes.
So I kind of we're in a place where we have somewhat oxygen, correct?
There's yes, a little. There's like a powerful gust of like oxygen just from the dome blowing out by
Okay.
you right now. Yeah.
Hey, Graven, I need to borrow this for a sec.
Takes the handgun out, kind of studies it in his hand.
Like, always hated guns. Preferred guns. But this should do the trick.
And he levels it at Marcus.
Let's see how strong that power armor is.
And he just starts discharging.
Throw me a roll.
Fuck. 5.
Um, Marcus's uh, power shield is disabled from that impact, but most of your shots miss, and the physical armor is plenty enough to deflect a couple glancing shots that you throw his way. And he kind of limps over towards you, and he's kind of looks you in the eye, and he says, "Not today, Romulus." And he shoots another one of his little piercing arrows, and it pierces you against the back wall of his ship. And he shoots another one right through Graven Stark's head, killing him instantly.
Fuck. Should have known that the Stark should never have left Winterfell. God damn it.
um,
So I take it that's a heart of damage
that's
right there, just from that shot.
let's call it 2 hearts. You're on your last
Fuck,
heart,
I'm on to my last heart.
and you're stuck to the wall. And Marcus, using his power armor enhancement, scans the crowd in front of him, and he sees that Luna is in fact dead. He sees that Billy May is in fact dead. He sees that Stick's father is dead. And he walks over to the closest survivor. He says, "Gregor, I should have killed you lot a full moon ago, back when we met on the soul fallacy. I've been tracking down Ultravich's escaped agents. He's been trying to break out for decades. I've just gotten lazy about tying up loose ends, and look what it's cost me. My ascension to chief emperor, to god emperor of the OWP has been slowed down greatly by your you meddling kids."
And Cypher.
And then he looks over at the biobot, and he's like, "Huh, fancy that. You've met yourself one of Cerebrus's fancy biobots." And you guys have no idea who Cerebrus is, but Marcus kind of lets on that it's this scientist that used to work with Ultravich from centuries past, but he escaped to the outer system beyond the reach of the OWP and hasn't been seen aside from occasional appearances of these little spy bots and other agents. And he sees that it's actually still a little bit alive, and he he shoots another dart through it, disabling it.
Can I stealthily attach my trigger bot to my SMG?
You can do that, yeah. Do you, Coleman, uh, Leonard? He's. You guys want to try anything, or you just want to let him have his way? I guess, Leonard, you're about to blast.
I mean, how lucid are we here? That's what I'm.
You're like, yeah, barely conscious, to be honest. Yeah, like
I
low
would
We're
imagine.
we're staring
damage.
at death's door though, boys. We got to do
Yeah,
something.
I would be grabbing my laser 45, I imagine, or my one of my guns, and
Okay,
while trying to take it like stealthily, take a shot or take a shot while he's monologuing.
Yeah, I'm gonna wipe my father's blood off of my mask, my visor, and then wipe Billy May's blood off of my hand and attach the trigger bot to my SMG and take fire.
I like it. You're gonna do like a full burst.
Yeah, I'm gonna empty the mag.
Do the mag. I like it. And let's say your trigger bot grants you a. You're gonna think this is generous, but it's really not.
I want to take an additional action while this is going on, but I'll wait till everybody else kind
This
of gets theirs in order.
this trigger bot gives you a D8 bonus on your
Sweet.
roll. Um, you got that here.
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
Here you go. But yeah, you're like really fucked up, and
Yeah.
Marcus is like really strong.
Oh, 18.
15.
Oh, that dice landed on its perfect side. Can you hit that again?
This one? Yeah.
Yeah.
It says it was a 3.
Oh, did it? Okay, you can hover it and it says.
Yeah, it said it was a 3,
Um,
but I mean,
But hey,
hey, you can have it. 22. You fucking blast Marcus, and it's clearly managed to break through his suit and overheat the suit, and it's kind of like he's kind of like shutting down.
Can I initiate my additional action?
Sure.
So I look to Cyper while pinned to the wall, and I just point at Marcus, make like a scratchy symbol with my hands in the air. I'm like, "Go, Cyper!"
Coleman, did you want to do anything? I guess now that you've seen that, you probably don't want to do anything.
I mean, yeah, I was just gonna shoot at Marcus.
Lay on the hurt, son. Got to speed blitz this boy.
take one of
But,
his darts and
Oh,
shove it up his armor wound.
Cyper jumps on his face mask and starts frantically clawing. And Coleman, did you say something?
oh no, that I just said I was gonna shoot at Marcus, but
Okay. Um, Marcus starts frantically swinging his lightsaber around and shooting his last couple arrows. It's a 1. Nice. Um, he unfortunately slices open his own armor, and in the process uh, kills Cyper as well,
no.
and
no.
and cuts off one of Gregor's legs.
Oh god.
Oh shit.
And yeah, that's I think pretty much the end of the scene there. I don't know how much farther we can take it. Um,
This was an epic last scene.
Tried to give you guys a nice little outro, and yeah, I fully intended to make this very hard. The rolls were on my side a lot today as well, and I tried to give a cinematic outro to the group. I think that
You
everyone
did a good job.
gets killed here, and we can start fresh next year if you guys are still into it.
Wait, the total party kill?
Total party kill. Um,
Crazy.
Romulus is pinned up in the ship there.
What about Stick? And Billiam?
Sticks. Billiam's alive.
They were pretty close to death, but Billiam's alive with the final words of his dying mom sprayed across his chest in her blood.
Billiam's alive. Okay,
Oh,
maybe we can figure out a way for Billiam to save the day here. Is that what we're thinking?
he could also just turn into like the new Marcus Petrelius and just like all the death and destruction just
I
twists
think
his
this was an
mind and
epic
heart and he
conclusion.
becomes like the new villain.
Love it.
You should replace his Kid Link one with Adult Link sprayed in his head.
Yeah, Dark Link.
Ganondorf.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, Stick's still alive. Romulus and Gregor are both bleeding out on their last heart, more or less,
In a near zero G environment.
in a low oxygen irradiated environment, low gravity.
Fair.
Stick, I guess, could do something here. He's like kind of blind and crippled, like a fucked up leg, and can't barely see, and just used
I
all
think
of
that
his
conclusion
ammo.
was epic. I got to save my father for a brief amount of time. He died in my arms.
We fucking either killed or severely wounded Marcus, set him back in his aspirations at the cost of all of our lives. Can I
Yeah, Marcus is like
can
pretty fucked up too, right?
can I have one last talk with Billy?
Actually,
I feel like
no.
Billy needs to get out of this alive. I don't know.
I think Billy grabbed the Land Cruiser and he flipped it back up,
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is it.
and he drove it over towards Romulus, and he's looking at you, man. He's looking at you, Rom. He sees you in there. He's
I'm
wondering if he
not
should
getting out.
stop. He's wondering if he should
I'm
save
not.
you.
I'm not getting out of here, Billy. I lived a long life. I did a lot of crazy things in my life. Few that I truly regret. But one thing I would regret is if you let this experience turn you dark, Billy. Remember, you need to walk within the chaos, Billy. Not let the chaos walk out of you. And Rob just kind of like, now get out of here. You got a future, Bill.
I can't leave you. I can't leave you, Rom. And
Get out of here, Billy.
he climbs into the ship, and he starts pulling at you, and with surprising vigor, he manages to rip you off the spear, dealing your last heart of
Bleeding
damage.
more.
And
So that shows near death or that is dead. You
that
may crawl slowly and talk quietly. Any damage will kill you.
and he manages to throw you over the back of his bike.
Fuck yeah.
So strong.
It's
He's Billiam.
1/6 gravity, you know.
I guess.
And he drives off into the distance with you.
Fuck yeah. I am very happy with that outcome.
Leonard, any final thoughts as you lay there?
I think Stick, like he's been dazed, confused, he's partially blind. His whole life's goal was just to get his dad back, and his dad died in front of him. He's got nothing to live for, but he did in his final moments, he was very content and happy, knowing that he successfully did save his father briefly.
I got a funny outro for this actually. So Cholo regains consciousness, and you can hear him behind you.
Hey, what are you doing back
Brains.
there?
What?
And he starts crawling up behind you. Brains.
Brains. What do
And
you
he
mean brains?
he crawls up and he manages to rip off your helmet, and which was probably already open anyway. And he bites you on the neck,
Ah,
infecting you with the space zombie virus that he got infected with when the biobot pricked him on the butt.
damn, I've been zombified.
And you, yeah, what little consciousness you had left fizzles out as the virus overtakes you.
As the virus overtakes me, I just get one last whiff of Mr. Bond's glue, the supply that he had. At the last bit of my conscious, I get high.
Naturally. um, well, I had to hit you guys with the total party kill, you know?
Yep.
Um,
Sometimes it be like that.
That was epic.
this,
Yeah, that was great.
yeah, this season is at a close. Hopefully it was a joyride, and yeah, I think we should restart next year. Maybe whip up some new characters. We can go totally different. Like anything's open. I think our very first session, when we get back to it, we should just spend the whole session like crafting up some new ideas, new characters. Figure out where we want to go from here.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Um,
That sounds good to me. I'm definitely keen. I really enjoyed. I joined late this season, but yeah, it was really sick. But glad to be a part of it. Lots of laughs, lots of fun.
Oh, yeah.
does it hurt? I'm sorry if it hurt, but I got a TPK fantasy, and this is the first time I've ever done it. So
No, man, I feel like it fit the setting really well. Like there were a lot of extenuating events that kind of led up
Uh,
to it, and I feel like the
we always knew
conclusion
this
is
was
fitting.
a too, so
what?
this was always going to be kind of a suicide mission too. Like it was going to be tough to ever get out of here.
Yeah.
I think it was like the most epic way to end the season. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. No hard feelings at all. That was wicked. I really
Yeah,
enjoyed the solo scenes as well. The last couple of sessions. I know that's always a lot more work, but
Yeah.
yeah, that was really fun.
Yeah, the ROM scenes were freaking epic. I liked it when he was like up in like the tallest room. That was really sweet. I
oh yeah,
enjoyed like just observing that a lot.
As for Romulus, I think he'll probably survive, but think I'm thinking about this concept where like we can have like extended character rosters where like you guys will all set up new characters and we'll start a new party somewhere else in the world, but then Romulus can still exist kind of in the background, and maybe once in a while you'll have a scene with him or he'll intertwine or something.
He's now a legacy character.
Yeah, basically. Um,
Yeah. No, I already have another character in mind, honestly. Like just off that initial scope of starting fresh next year. So yeah,
yeah,
no, I'm super excited about that.
and I would really like, yeah, our very first session, we'll just spend 2 or 3 hours and just come up with some new world building stuff. Maybe you come up with some factions you guys are a part of, or just whatever cool shit you guys want. We can just kind of workshop it. Um,
Oh yeah.
yeah, and I just tried to tie up as many loose ends about this story as I could. Um, all the impacts that you guys have done on the world still exist. The OWP is pretty fucked up. That can carry through when we restart. Um, yeah, think of it like you're at the arcade. You put your coin in. You got to the end as far as you could. You died. You're putting a fresh coin in.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
that's chapter one.
Yeah. Okay, well, that was fucking sweet, boys. I'm super down to chat more in the group chat, but I gotta skip out.
Yeah,
I
thanks for
also
staying
So
an
that was
extra
that
half
was
hour.
Yeah, it's okay. It was well worth it for my experience. But yeah, you guys have a good one. I'll see you in the new year.
Yeah, see you,
Later.
man.
So yeah,
Peace.
Later, Len.
Hey, thanks again for all the hard work,
yeah,
Jordan, and everybody just taking the time to always commit to doing the sessions. That was really really fun.
Hell yeah.
yeah. I'm also gonna head out here. Thank you, yeah, for the session. It was a pleasure to be a part of, and thank you for all the hard work and DMing, Jordan. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, my pleasure, man. I'm glad everyone's having so much fun with it.
All right, peace, guys.
Peace.
Peace.
See you, Leonard.
Do you guys want to stay and chat a little bit, decompress a little bit, or are you guys out of here too?
Yeah, I
I'm
can chat
gonna
a
go
little
soonish.
bit.
I get a little more time.
Did we did we never end up finding Jared's uncle, did we?
We
Nope.
didn't even lay eyes on it.
I never even
Yeah.
laid eyes on him. Honestly, that was a big motivator for this ending it like this. I was kind of thinking like you guys didn't even really get close to him, and I didn't see any way back within like the next 3 to 5 sessions.
Yeah, we'd have to like recuperate, and get more supplies, and recover, come up
Yeah,
with a new
yeah,
plan, and that already took us like multiple sessions to do,
yeah. It was
let
gonna be
alone
like a
even finding the sub basement, and yeah, there's a
yeah,
lot
it's
left.
gonna be a big arc, and I just didn't really want to reset like that. I thought it would just be a lot funner and more rewarding to just have a crazy finale and then just start you guys fresh on like good terms, you know.
Yeah, that makes
Um,
sense. Yeah. Yeah, I was just thinking, I was like, man, we're like not, we did not accomplish the goal at all, but half accomplished the goal, I guess.
Well, did some stuff,
did
things.
some stuff.
We
Um,
fucked up the OWP, which was like
Yeah,
at the end of the day was the goal. It wasn't the way we wanted to do it, but
that's true.
that's something great you said to me last session. I think you said something about, or I don't know. I was asking like how you guys feel about making progress and everything like that, and you're like, oh, it's just fun to get into the nitty gritty and like just kind of do it, you know. Um,
Definitely, yeah.
so to that end, I'm like, okay, well, it's not really a big deal if we reset the narrative or anything. Like everyone's having fun anyway, and this is just gonna be an epic like episode, an epic finale. So I'm gonna steer it in that
yeah,
direction and see what happens.
Yeah, that was crazy. I didn't, to be honest, I didn't see the total party wipe coming. I was like, oh, that's really smart to have like Rom's like ships like crash together and like fall and like happens to rejoin the party. I'm like, that's genius. And then we all die. I'm like, oh, that's cool too.
um,
yeah, definitely not what I
yeah,
was expecting.
that was that was mostly improv. I was thinking of linking Rom up with you guys somehow, but I had no idea how I was gonna do it. And yeah, then it kind of just came to me. It's like, oh wait, this would be epic. Like a crash
Yeah, that
sequence
looks pretty
down the
good.
side of the Citadel with Marcus clinging on.
It's also cool
Personally,
how
I
like
want Billy, what I think is like I want Billy to be like almost like a mystical character, like going throughout whichever
You hear
stories we
whispers
do.
of him through the
Like
through the
he's like
radio.
this, he's just
yeah.
like this super badass, cool, like always doing the craziest stuff. I don't know.
Fuck yeah. Love it.
I thought it was also cool how like I don't know, sometimes I feel like a total party kill, it's kind of like, oh yeah, you're fighting a big bad and then yeah, he kills you, whatever. Here it felt, I almost felt deserved and like it was more of an arc into it in that we just kind of kept like fucking stuff up and stuff kept going wrong and it just got
Yeah.
worse and worse and it kind of just evolved into this and it's like, yeah, that's like the conclusion made a lot more sense than I don't know, some other, and
Yeah.
if it just kind of happens all of a sudden.
I spent hours upon hours trying to write foreshadowing for this and like make this tie everything up nicely and tried to like give it some meaning, you know, give it some impact, make it feel kind of earned or whatever. Earned.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, I'm happy that you feel that way because I really didn't want to do the lame-o thing where it's just like, ah, you guys get hit by a fucking lump of coal. Merry Christmas.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so I had a lot of fun trying to like tie all these threads together and make the TPK, the total party kill, kind of just feel fair and fun and be a good conclusion.
Yeah, that was sick.
No, yeah, it was good.
I also tried to give you guys a few reveals with like the biobot thing and like the zombie virus. You guys never came into contact with it, but I've been kind of writing some backstory on that end for a while, so thought I'd just slip her in right at the end for you.
Yeah, that was surprising.
Oh man, I had a
That was
ton of
sick.
fun this session. It's mostly just
Yeah.
like it was pretty railroady, but like it felt really good.
Oh, really? It didn't feel that railroady to me, to be honest. It felt more improvised.
Okay.
So I'm kind of surprised to hear that it was
Well,
like that
ra
was your plan.
railroady to the degree that like unless some crazy good rolls and you guys had some crazy good ideas, I mostly like all or most of you were gonna die, you know, like
Oh,
I was
really?
like I was leaving the door open. I'm like my plan is angle you guys towards total party kill, but if you come up with some really cool stuff, then like I'm not gonna say no just because.
Yeah.
But
I think I rolled only ones
then you rolled
today.
two ones right out of the gate, so I'm like, okay, well Gray's first to die.
You did already.
um, yeah, I don't know. Railroad is a weird term, but like I kind of had a loose conclusion in mind, and it worked out so much better than any sort of planning I had, to be honest. Like it worked out really,
Fair
really well, and um,
enough.
yeah, I don't know. What do you call a railroad? It's all kind of a railroad, you know. I just like write ideas down and
Yeah,
see what happens.
yeah. I guess railroad implies there's one track, but there can still be multiple tracks. It can be kind of a railroad still.
Um, yeah, to kind of pull back the curtain on the way I GM, the way I write, is I kind of like how do I say like I've heard the term called quantum ogre or like quantum encounter, where I'll have a loose idea for something I want to happen, an encounter I want to happen, um, and then it doesn't really matter which road you guys go. A lot of the time, I can still quantum, manipulate that event to happen. Um,
Fair enough.
so yeah, that's kind of how I write. I'll just write down like different ideas that could happen during the session, and I'm like, okay, like that Machapo thing with like his with a little sprinter ship coming out of nowhere. It's like that could have. I just had that one in there in the back pocket, you know. Like I can just pull this one out in an epic moment and kind of change the direction of things a little bit.
Interesting. I guess that's fair. Yeah, you can design a couple encounters, and then based on what we do, we can get into them in different ways, but still
Yeah,
have them kind of in the back pocket.
or avoid them if you don't need them or whatever.
Mhm. That sounds tough, though, to be honest. I don't know if I could do it.
It is tough. It's a lot of improv. It's a lot of like I'll write down the ideas and then I'll kind of just like I'll have read it for like a week or two in advance, so then
Mhm.
it's kind of like in the back of my mind. I don't know. But it is it
Fair.
is really tough. And this session went so well. Like I did not think it was going to go this well. I thought things were going to feel really contrived uh, and I, and then maybe you guys would be like upset that I like killed you all for like no reason and
No, it felt natural.
yeah, it felt
Yeah,
really good.
yeah. It was just like we just had gotten ourselves into a situation where like it would have been impossible for us to get out basically anyway. Like would have
Yeah.
I feel like that would have almost like been more like contrived
Disappointing.
if we had
Yeah.
somehow managed to escape.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Like it would have felt more artificial or more like
Forced. Yeah.
railroady if we had somehow escaped there. It felt more like, Deus Ex Machina. We just kind of, oh yeah, you escaped, but it felt more like a conclusion.
Hell yeah. And I thought too, with it being like Christmas and like taking a big break, I was like, this is actually the perfect time to end it. Like this, the way
Yeah.
the timing of the campaign worked out, and the end of the year and everything. It's just like, no, this is like, this is the time.
Yeah, fair.
So now be wary. I'm gonna murk you guys at the end of every year.
Yeah. 3 years down the road, December comes along. We're like holed up in a bomb shelter.
So good.
Get to us.
Can't kill me now, motherfucker. Oh man,
Okay, I
such a fun
gotta,
session.
I gotta, gotta get ready. Sophie, heading out.
Sounds good, man.
She's back anytime now.
Thanks for joining.
Yeah, I'm gonna go too.
It's been a
But
pleasure.
yeah, it was fun. Hope you guys have a good holidays.
Yeah,
Thanks
you
for
too.
being Jordan.
Of course, of course.
See you next year.
Well, yeah, I'm excited for the new year to see what we can cook up for the next one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should start thinking up character ideas too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
please do all the thinking and prep and stuff you want. We'll just throw it all on the table and see what sticks.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, sounds good. Yeah,
Alright,
see you
catch you
guys.
guys later.
Later.